this guy's real good. Real good.
I mean, he is something. And I know that the Maryville guys, you know, the ping over there is nice. It's a bit better than most, but dear Lord, every time this guy hits the rift, he just does something that
he just one-ups himself.
It feels like every time this guy's hitting the rift, he's doing something that we don't see other players do, doing something we don't see pros do, and the consistency of the rate at which we see stuff like that, that's the thing that really concerns me.
We just got the replay there. Apparently, Scary Jerry died under turret. He sacrificed his life there, getting executed, I do believe.
I see 3 kills in the Maryville column and only 2 kills for Winthrop, so that does add up.
Tidal wave coming out. Obstinatus in a little bit of trouble. Yuji's going to try to be the bodyguard here, but Scary Jerry coming on a flank now as well. They go instantly for the CC on Wilson. Wilson gets the kick away. The Dragon Rage is going to be used defensively, but it's huge. And Scary Jerry trying to step up with some rockets. He's going to get the Frost Bomb. Comet Spear goes a little bit wide from Yuji. Almost took Mobility's life as first turret does end up falling. And that will be in the bot side in favor of Maryville.
Look at the map. Yeah, look at top side. Denethor is under his second turret as he is watching the first one fall. Looks like it's going to be the Hexplate build for Denethor.
Let's go.
So, more ults for him, hopefully, as UG.
Little play on UG. CC chain coming through.
It just doesn't matter.
Spyrax doesn't even have the golden eclipse, but the execute is there nonetheless. Denethor is coming. He's trying to make something happen. Grand Starfall to exit. He got out. Now he just left Spyrax all by himself and got him killed. Yuji's KDA survives, at least for now.
Well, we got mid tower too, and again, this TP from Denethor, a bit of desperation from Winthrop as Maryville. I mean, the leads that this team has put together against some quality teams, by the way, because this is giving me flashbacks to the CCG series, where Maryville cleaned them up pretty quickly in 2 games. CCG and Winthrop are respectable teams that we have in the NACL. I mean, these are going to be teams that are in playoffs. And Maryville is making them look like they're not on the same tier of them. As okay. Good heal from Kim down. Sad that it was necessary, but this really is Maryville outclassing opponents that should be close or within the same class as them.
Yeah.
If I did, I'd sound like incredible gassy.
Yeah, Sam blew up the stream.
Yeah, my bad.
It's not the only thing he blew up.
But, we're back. And hello.
After the conversations about what the Ezreal was typing in chat and me not being able to say it, you saying that can't be much better.
I'm depression.
You have depression?
So how are your predictions looking?
The prediction's looking great. As I predicted before the game, this looks really fun for mobility. The Jhin really gets to play.
You just missed the Jhin value.
Yeah. How much value? Like 300 gold worth?
This looks like I need to lock Neferi next scrim. This looks like I lock Neferi in the scrim. No?
This looks like I'm not coming to next scrim. Mobility with the Collector hasn't studied the Hex Optic tech. Unfortunately.
Oh, good news. Denethor finished his Hexplate. We're in.
Big if true.
We're back.
Woo! He's only a full item down.
He's only 2.5k gold.
That is brutal.
It's okay.
He has not had a good time in the top lane today. Well, he had a good game on. He has not had a good time on the Varus. It can't be a pick that you're expecting the Neferi top, to be fair.
Okay, almost bled Wilson out.
But that's why part of like the Varus flex, I mean, loses some power if you have to do it on first pick, right? And the top pick, knowing that it can, obviously like Maryville was very much aware of the fact that it'll go, and they already revealed their AD, right, on pick 4, so it's yeah.
I don't even know what to say, man. Like, how do you anticipate Neferi? That's something they were definitely cooking.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you had to have watched the Ole Miss Winthrop game and saw like, oh, Denethor plays that.
I'm sure they caught Obstinatus watching a Druid stream.
Yeah.
Running the Fury for the 3 millionth time.
Oh wait. Okay,
KB and caught here. That's a nice pick. Going over to Zach.
It's time.
It's time? This is time back?
That cuts the gold lead down to 9k.
Only 9k at 18 minutes?
I believe. Never mind the fact that Lee Sin falls off the planet late game.
Never mind that Lee Sin just isn't good at any point beyond like 1-2.
The
value from Jhin.
Oh, Big Denny? Big Denny?
Big Denny! Big Denny and Kim down. Big up, Kim up.
Kim's about to be up.
Kim's about to knock up the Nami.
I told you.
Ooh, burns the flash, burns the flash. Okay, Will Wilson gets sidestepped.
Lo siento.
Lo siento, Sonic Wave. Okay, Yuji jumping in very aggressively here. And being,
Oh. Big Wilson?
I was going to say,
Shutdown?
Yuji being very aggressive jumping in there.
True.
For some reason. Pack is dead, commentary gone.
Is my pack still alive? Okay,
Mine's working just fine.
That is legitimate gold on Denethor.
Big Den getting the gold. Cutting the gold.
That was 2 shutdowns.
Yeah, it went from 2.5k to 1.1k gold at top, so...
You can buy half an item.
I know. I mean, if there's anybody that you want this gold going to, I feel like it is the Varus. Because your Jin's going to be too far down to do anything. You at least want your Varus to be able to side lane, however I'm not sure he's ever going to be able to side lane against K here.
The unfortunate thing about the gold spike at this point in time is that, respectively, the components for Dusk and Dawn are just so bad. Like, they feel so bad on a champion like Varus. So, he's going to buy, like, a Sheen. What is that going to do, right? Unfortunately. So, immediately, this doesn't really help them. Yeah, Kindle Gem, see. Nothing. Yeah, actually, he finished it. He finished it. Okay, so it helps quite a bit. That's a reasonable.
Very, very nice timing on the shutdowns, I feel like.
Going back to your point about Maryville, and it feels like they have a system.
Yeah, I was feeling good about my predictions all along.
We even saw that this split.
You weren't even sweating it for a second.
Weren't sweating it for a second. Now he's only half an item down.
But I couldn't tell that big of a difference between both players.
Eyes on the Jin for the Jin value.
Really speaks to the system that Maryville's been.
He can almost kill Castro.
It's truly a system. Obviously, players are always going to bring their own flair.
4 kills, Big Denny.
They, might be more keen.
Kind of the hope of Maryville. Sorry, of Winthrop right now.
Oh,
there we go. Okay.
What just happened?
Big Denny.
That's the Denny value.
Big Denny.
That is the Denny value, and that is kills going over to Winthrop. They're not dead yet.
Oh.
If they're going down, they're definitely going down kicking.
Is it just me, or is it in the hands of Maryville, the Rift Herald is just Yuji's personal taxi, or what?
It turns much better than it would for me.
Uber for Shelly, like.
Uber for Shelly, yeah. Just Yuji's personal driver.
That game 1 use of Shelly was hilarious.
Yeah, just now he was using a Battle Herald cell as well. Herald has kind of fallen off.
Like, what's the point? You know,
Genuinely.
towers, we're gonna get those. I need a ride.
Yeah.
Why does that do so much damage? I hate that. I hate stupid dogs.
Nefiri.
Eric, of course, a cat person. He loves Rengar.
True, actually.
He loves Nami. He loves Nami. Loves Yumi. Oh, okay. Oh, very nice insect from Wilson.
It's not. No, keep it going. Keep it going. What?
Sniped.
No way.
Wait, the Jin value.
The Jin value, W into collector.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no, the Corkster.
Okay, but can.
Okay, watch the Jin perform here.
Oh wait, they get him. 100%.
The Jin
100%.
actually.
Oh my god, Big Denny's dominating.
Scary Joe being hit by
Denny dom.
the CC there really just kind of buried his thing. They're all so low. They're all so low.
It was interesting there, and I don't know if that was the intent. Spyrax went back in on Varus R. Click W. I think that's how it would work back in the day. It would just deny that Varus chain spread, but it doesn't, and that locked him up, and that guaranteed his death. Let's watch it in the replay.
Well, didn't he try and reflect the Q?
I know he got insect, but
let me see.
Let's see. I think he was going to reflect the chain spread from Varus.
okay, so it's good so far. They get in. The Lee Sin lands Q.
And see, walks in.
W's.
Oh no, he mistimed the arrow. Yes, yeah, mistimed it.
Ooh.
But he might prevent Yuji from getting out.
Oh god, bro, we're eating at Denny's.
Eating at Denny's.
Grand Slam breakfast.
Zach living there as well, 1 HP. Mobility, like,
That was
again, 1 HP.
so
All of them super low.
Scary Jeremiah, man.
Shows the confidence, though. We always like to see confidence, even if it doesn't pay off. And the gold lead, I was joking about, oh, the big shutdown cut it down to 9k. That's now shut down to 6.6k. So, 3k in a couple minutes isn't too shabby.
I knew it.
Erick's maybe still feeling pretty bad about his prediction, but
Yeah.
He knew about the Jin value.
I had to give up the follicles for the brain space.
He's bald because he
I'm
uses
sure that's how it works.
because he uses Phillips one blade Norelco to shave his head.
True.
You too can have a big head of hair with a Phillips one blade Norelco. And maybe a trip
Cliche with Phillips one blade Norelco.
in partnership with Turkey.
In partnership with ICC.
The hair gods have summoned me to Turkey.
So when's the last trip to Turkey?
Now it's time to
It's looking like it's soon though.
Soon. Eric,
Look after me.
can we get a hairline check, Eric?
The more I think about this, I'm concerned about the range of Jin
Get advertisements for that on Instagram, man. Don't even
You
start.
do.
They know, bro.
I no, but I also get them.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't get like, oh, go to Turkey for hair transplant. I get like, here you can have pill that will grow your hair, and I'm like, what?
Oh, I get
Yes. And I'm like, I'm good, blood. Like I don't need it.
All I need is the Phillips one blade Norelco.
I know Phillips one blade Norelco is scientifically proven to grow your hair.
Did you get minded? That was weird. What happened there?
You got McHale's. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you got McHale's out.
This is a video game, man.
They're video gaming for sure.
Video gaming.
Life can also be a video game if you use the Phillips one blade Norelco.
Gage is going in, missing every cue. And just dashing on. Oh, Wilson? Lo siento, Wilson?
Lo siento, Wilson.
Halo's just running it down. If they win this game, they're definitely doing laps, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they're doing laps. They're getting laps. They do this, we're pushing back beach volleyball, we're going to game 3, we're in a pastel donata, and we are smiling.
True.
This is a crazy game, suddenly.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's very, very aggressive from Big Denny, and it's paid off. Only time will tell if that's worth the use of the Varus flash. Obviously, if you then get collapsed on and don't have the flash, the kill, it's not really getting them anything. You know, there's no objective up, so they have just traded like flash for the kill on Scary Jerry. So it's
Scary Jerry, he got hit by a bazooka. Oh, they're talking about the bazooka. Kablam.
kapow. Ray missed off full a cappella rendition of Everything Black earlier. That was great. You missed that.
I do think at times it's okay to play out 3 lanes.
The Jin value, 94 gold up. Now 120.
Yeah, but you know how much gold he could be up if he had first strike? Minus 200.
True. Absolutely true.
Inform me. After you go Hourglass, what else do you do on top Varus?
Varus top is like a Katarina kind of pick where you can build whatever you want.
Just whatever you...
I think, dude. No, I mean,
Surely
Armard was so big there. Oh my god.
I think traditionally you go Nashers. It's usually like Dust on Nashers and then Zonias. Obviously you can just switch it up. So he might go that, but he maybe just goes more AP because I don't think he's autoing a lot. It's mostly just hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to auto here. You know, if you're in range, like you're getting in range for Mel, getting in range for like Neferi, Corki, Nami, you're kind of just gonna die. You know, you're not winning that war of attrition if you're just keeping slapping people.
Dude, the Hourglass value was insane there, though.
You know, if you land the Q on the Neferi dogs, if it doesn't kill, it's just kind of a free dash for you as well.
True. Yeah, but like, that's kind of all your damage.
True.
Unless you're pressing R.
But I don't know, he's been doing insect primarily.
Yeah.
Build. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is building into GA, right? Surely. For Lee Sin. I can't remember in the. It's like the longsword kind of threw me off. I couldn't remember if there's longsword that goes into the steel thingy. Yeah, it's like it's a double cloth and a longsword, right? Yeah. I don't build that on Zoe and Aurora, so unfortunately. I have. Okay. The least. Okay, brilliant patience here and dies. Well, he was nice and patient on waking up the Namiel.
That's more for you. Okay.
We know where
Oh, no ulti from Denethor. I think they're in trouble. Winthrop are in trouble. Let's see the Jin value.
Alright. Oh, I looked away at a bad time. This is going bad.
This is going pretty bad, yeah. Essentially, they went in with Lee Sin and got blown up instantly.
Okay,
Jin
Jin
value.
Jin value, okay. Dying to the Collector and... Does Jin have red buff or something? No.
Something, yeah.
Red buff and something.
I think it's one of those
No,
where
not
you
red
look,
buff. Collector and something.
I think it's some of those where you look at the damage chart and it says
Oh,
200
Death
damage
Dance.
unknown.
Death Dance, maybe. Yeah.
Death
This
Dance?
is going to be a
Oh,
lot of
maybe.
info over to Winthrop, and honestly, a bit of a risky player.
But does
for
Death
Merrill.
Dance assign the damage to the Jin?
Again.
Yeah, they're gonna back off.
I
They're gonna go
believe
for
it
grand
does.
softball.
I think
University
it
a little
does.
bit hesitant to step forward. That's gonna be the flash play by UG.
Okay, mobility's still alive, still kicking.
Oh, run, mobility!
Oh,
Big
Big
Denny's
Den's
big dead.
One where potentially would have liked to have that flash up from earlier. He...
James were decent in game,
Yeah,
but it's
Death
too
Dance.
good by UG.
Yeah, it must be. But as I said,
It does assign it to the champion.
It does?
Yeah. So I remember, I'm thinking back to my death recaps when I die, and I'm like, I took loads of true damage, and it gets assigned to the champion.
And it just
As question
and
mark.
it just shows damage unknown 300.
Yeah. So that's kind of a brutal one for K. Probably going, no, died to Collector from Death Dance.
Jin value.
Okay. Wow, that's the Annie full combo, only doing half of K's damage.
Tibbers is on a low cooldown.
It is, but it's still kind of sad when you drop your full combo and it's half of their HP.
And on the graph,
Big tips coming out.
Big tips, big tips.
One where Winthrop has fought back. Again, I think that Varus can provide some stability as that carry top laner, just given the fact that Chains of Corruption is such a useful...
Big tips going down. And Big tips is back up.
That helps. As set up for this
Got
dragon,
Kim up,
gonna
Tib
be
is
in
down.
favor of Maryville. They're pushing Winthrop
Kim
off.
up,
They
I'm in
have
trouble.
Nami heals to deal with some of the poke.
Jin value.
As long as they don't eat a Chain of
Zoning
Corruption
W.
or a Deadly Flourish. I think that
So the
Maryville
only
will
gold
continue
lead
to push
present
forward. They
is
see
on
Varus
mobility.
top, and that's likely gonna lead to Dragon
Jin value.
Jin value. I lied.
Denethor as of now.
Okay, Denethor has had a crazy comeback from being 2,500 gold down individually. And by the way, it's still down 30 CS. Still down 35 CS.
Chained like 3 shutdowns.
I was gonna say, that's just shutdown value. Probably collected a few plates. I was gonna say collected plates, but no, the towers aren't down. That's still a lot of, as Big Dog Alois would say. What's it called? What does Alois call? Gold on the map? I forgot.
Gold on the map. Standing gold.
Standing up? No, it doesn't call it standing up. It's like a.
Jin value. I'm just a
Jin
hater.
value.
I'm just a hater, man. Jin value.
You didn't believe!
Oh yeah, because you can't reflect the Deadly Flourish. It's not a projectile.
No.
For whatever reason. I don't know what it is. It's not a projectile though.
It's just like a line.
I think it's similar. I think it's similar to Lux ult.
I think it's like
Yeah.
Senna
And how it's
Q
coded.
as well, where it's like...
It's like-
it's not-
Yeah, it's not a projectile. It doesn't move. It does the entire thing at the
it
same
happens
time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because what he lacks for in that deep
So things like
defense,
Yasuo
and
Wind.
they
I think
could
Yasuo Windwall doesn't block
set up
either, does it?
yes, it's being
Or
Or does it?
How
No, I don't
Winthrup's been able to
think
play out of this
so.
comp. I mean, Tails
But
said
that-
in the pregame
actually-
interview with Zell, they had a couple things
Who
that they've
knows?
been working on but didn't want to talk about.
This game's got me awake suddenly.
As it was off to a
It's not
disaster
the
start,
zero sugar Dr. Pepper?
With
Oh, I
with
have-
like 60 milligrams of
It's a
caffeine.
game state that Winthrop can
It's
win.
just 1,000
Keep in
milligrams
mind,
of
a
caffeine,
series win
maybe.
here does secure their spot.
Me and my friend tells me he's going to go to the gym and has a pre-workout at like 8 PM, then complains that he couldn't get to sleep till 3 AM and couldn't make the
I
swim.
wonder why.
Yeah, my friend was like, okay, cool, we've got our class at 6. Has a like a ghost energy drink in class, and then it's like, yeah, sorry guys, I'm not making the swim. Why? Because I couldn't get to sleep till 3 AM. I'm like, I wonder why.
I have the like kind of opposite problem. Sometimes I'll take like an energy drink, and immediately I'm just like, God, I could go for a nap right now.
I could go for a nap right now. You know what else I could go for right now? A Philips one blade. Right? Maybe a little bit of maybe a glass of milk from Dairy West Farmers.
Oh, ball nowhere here.
Well, no. Now, me and Dust, we've talked about this before. We are big fans.
For my CCU, I think. That's what I'm feeling.
Your insurance?
Once needed in the
Credit
standings.
union?
I mean, the fight,
No, I can have my savings from that.
Yeah, I was gonna say your insurance would be kind of crazy.
Oh no, they're going for side lane play.
I could serve my mandatory military service at the Idaho.
Not great.
Okay, do you remember which it is this time? Who are we sponsored by?
Jin value.
Idaho National Guard.
Idaho Air National Guard. And that space one that we have the things out in the lobby for.
True.
If you like space,
Zach was waiting for a potential
Come to
play.
Boise State.
Come. I don't know. Get a free speaker. Like, the speaker now sits in my office, on top of my cabinet, in the box.
It's waterproof, so it's just one shower.
Was hoping to see.
Same. I also sit in a shower.
I dare you, Zach. I dare you.
Okay, Yuji, fine with the smite here, not struggling with virus Q damage. That's a graphic and a half. I didn't realize Baron had so many hands.
They're very like weird and
Valkyrie?
It's like an Elden Ring boss, you know?
yeah.
It's just like a figment of my nightmares.
Honestly, it's not the most impactful soul because you still want
It's like Godric grafted, man.
So sickly.
The gold lead and
Can't
stop
thinking about him now.
What, your
Change them to feet.
But
your sickly hands?
They don't have
You know what I can't stop thinking about?
I think the
Philip one blade Norelco.
You know what I've never nicked myself with? A Philips one blade Norelco.
So any scenario where they can try
Your kid worried about nicking himself, learning to shave? Philips one blade Norelco.
Scenario where Winthrop's just kind of fishing to use Jin where he can kind of reassert range advantage in a lot of games and against a lot of
You want a beard but can't grow one? Philips one blade Norelco.
Mr. Useful.
Philips Norelco one blade, sorry. What is Norelco?
I don't know what a Norelco is.
Because I'm like, I know Philips. Philips very, very famous.
Yeah.
But I know the Philips one blade. I'm unsure what Norelco is.
We're getting close to that, right? We're working
I'm pulling out my phone again.
Thank you.
I'll get
Mods?
you.
Mods? It's Philip's one.
Texas Instruments.
A lot of damage on Winthrop's side. The oppression is still there from Maryville. Came down, takes half his health from the range of Scary Jerry.
Norelco.
Norelco.
Phillips Norelco.
Zach gonna get
Phillips Norelco
engaged
is
on
what
my
is Phillips
Kane
Norelco?
dodges out of the timbers. He still has
And, okay, K may be getting caught out here. Force burn flash.
This game is ending very soon. I just got the message. Who's the MVP?
The MVP is always Philip's one blade Norelco.
Philips is the MVP, man. Okay, so
Alright, Big Denny wins.
what we can see here is Winthrop have identified the map state, and they know that because they're behind, they have to force. Unfortunately, they aren't Hillisang, so they can't force their team back into the game.
No, they're behind, so they know they have to force, but Maryville is ahead, so they know they have to force. Otherwise,
Yes.
they lose their advantage at some point, right?
And early in the game, they also knew that when they were even, they had to force so that they could get their team ahead.
2-0 sweep to start the
Wait, Phillips Norelco is the whole name?
Oh, really?
Of the company Philips, did it get like a partnership or something?
It's a division of Phillips.
Did they merge with Norelco?
Maybe we shouldn't reset and go for
I have no
plays on the
idea,
enemy
man.
side of the map at the same time.
But you
trying
know
to
what
figure this
Cubby
out.
is?
This is
You know
very
what Cubby
important.
isn't using? Philip's one blade Norelco.
No, he might use it for the sides.
Today,
Might be using
winners
Philip's one
finals
blade Norelco.
for Seedall between Maryville and Winthrop University.
Norelco manufactured and sold the clean water machine and water purifier in the 1980s.
That's what I know.
Yeah, because you guys don't have clean water. Hashtag Flint, Michigan. Shout out Flint, Michigan. Clearly the water being drank by my solo queue teammates.
Okay. It was because of the company they picked up. Norelco means North American Phillips Electrical Company. So North, then the North American Phillips Electrical, and then Co.
I'm glad it's Norelco.
We have solved the dilemma.
Okay, why? To be shortened, we're just calling it the Philips one blade. So,
Look at the gym value.
so who are we giving the MVP to?
I think
Probably Jerry this time. I think overall series Jerry.
I think overall series, Jerry.
I think if not for the fall off, it could have been K initially, but
Yeah, I kind of got a little bit greedy at times and threw some stuff away.
actually, like I don't want to be that guy, but not the best showing from Spyrax when it came to Mel. A lot of
No, I was kind of
mechanical
disappointed.
performance.
Yeah, and I've seen him play it in the past and was pretty proficient at like dropping a lot of kills. But yeah, unfortunately unable to get the W timings and get the value from that. A few ones where he's Wing like Jin,
Could have cut that gold lead right there.
Philip's one blade Norelco.
Phillips Norelco one blade.
which can cut really close to the skin. That would have dropped it straight down to the 0 gold. And you know what we're not seeing? You see what we see? Nothing on it. No red, because you also see no red when you're shaving with Philips one blade
Absolutely.
with their safe blade technology.
I might try and send this to them. Be like, listen to what we're doing. Send us boxes.
Can we have one? Genuinely, I'd gas it if I got given one.
Genuinely, next stream,
I'd use it.
instead of having our drinks here, it'll just be Philips Norelco one blade.
And it'll just be me with like shaving cream on my face going
We'll
on.
just randomly start shaving every now and then.
You guys will, I will as well.
I mean, I'll just be doing this thing.
You do your head.
I need a clean lineup on my below my chin.
You know what's really good for a clean lineup?
Philips Norelco one blade. And you know what I don't have right now? A clean lineup from
The Philips Norelco one blade. You know what I have? A Brom razor.
I actually have a Philips razor.
I don't. I've got the I have a Brom trimmer, but I also have like a. I just use regular razor blades. I prefer them.
I don't like. Well, actually, sorry. I love razor blade trim from the Philips Norelco one blade. I just don't habitually use it because Philips has not sponsored.
Sent me one yet. Sponsoring NACL, not sponsoring 2 imports from Manchester.
Philips Norelco one blade.
Stay tuned to watch us eat a pastel donata.
Stay tuned for the 5 lease in.
Could that be content? Pastel donata?
Stay tuned. We're going to carry the camera into the snack room where we have 5 Lee Sin one tricks competing out of Shanghai for their next spot at Boise State University. What they don't know is we are not funding them to be here, and they're not being let out of the snack room. It's like have you ever seen Family Guy when there's like Peter's evil twin that just gets fed eggshells in the garage? That's what we've got with just like 5 Challenger Lee Sin one tricks from the Super Server. We're sending them to compete against Maryville next semester.
If only like All for One was a competitive game mode.
All for
You
one.
could
Or
actually have the
Oh,
five
yeah,
races.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I know. I feel like they've probably got some Kiana mechanics in there. We can throw them on 5 random AD assassins.
If you
Like-
can play Lee Sin, I'm sure you can play Aiden Fury.
Yeah, and like Zed, Talon, anything that requires clicking really. Maybe we should put on a mechanically demanding champion like Malzahar.
Or very mechanically. Our bot laner could be Jin, very mechanically demanding.
Yep. Maybe the support Yumi, pretty mechanically
support
demanding.
Yumi, mid lane.
Or Nautilus, very mechanically demanding.
Annie or Malzahar could both, yeah.
Both pretty.
UG MVP.
UG
I do
MVP.
see. So I
UG performed very, very well on the Jarvan, and
I do
it's
see it. 'Cause
pretty
I think
psychotic.
Damage aside, he was just like consistent and good in both games. Like that's just the
That's
one
fair.
thing. Like maybe he wasn't like flashy or whatever, but I mean he was generating leads constantly. So I wouldn't disagree with that.
had an incredibly good game 1. Actually did kind of slept on game 1 because the very nice performances coming out from the bot lane, but consistently out there making plays. So fair play. Yeah, I think
I respect it.
deserved.
Yeah. Good map state awareness.
Good map state.
Good Philips Norelco one blade map state awareness from UG.
From UG.
All right, they're interviewing UG.
Sponsored by?
Young Gun. Oh, it's Scary Jeremiah.
Imagine being
What are
able
the
to hear.
odds he talks trash about Boise
I'm
State?
betting money on that fact. Boise State? No chance.
We are random terms with that.
No, I solo killed him. What is he going to talk trash about?
True, I solo killed I solo killed Zach, so. So together, we've solo killed people from both of these teams.
We did a swap. Like,
And I'm a low bob.
jacket, he gave us a Gen G jacket.
Turns out when you go and sit in a pocket of darkness, it's
Sorry,
like,
I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. I want to be respectful. DSG jacket for Gen G jacket, worst trade in the history of
That's
trades.
a bad trade. That's a bad trade.
Scary Jerry, of course, finessing because he gets
Yeah.
the good end of the stick.
Yeah.
That's definitely sitting in Chovy's, deep in Chovy's locker.
Maryville University jacket.
No, DSG.
Really?
Yeah, he said it's from when he played for DSG.
I wish I could hear that.
He's just
What are you guys trying to really narrow down and focus on these big matches?
I got nothing.
I think our laning, especially for tier 2, is really solid. So right now we're looking at a lot of like late game sequences where they will go for Baron or they won't go for Baron. Like how
There's certain lies I just can't tell.
Have you tried listening?
So yeah, we're just trying to look at that. So obviously like this second game we're like throwing a bit.
My bad.
You know, it doesn't look good. We're gonna have a dump sesh, but
Let's see if I can hear it now.
Cannot
So just like predict what he's saying. Just-
Okay, let's go.
There's a certain one blade that he's talking about.
I reckon that he's talking about Braum electric razors and how we recently switched to a Philips Norelco one blade. And now you can see he's got his crispy beard lines.
it's just an island.
or absence of beard lines.
Really good, so it's easy to
I was just
slot them
tripped out by
in for each other.
Cubby's.
He's trimmed up. He's trimmed up.
Strengths. Um,
Looking smooth.
yeah, I mean, I've been playing with UG,
It's not the
and
But he
Cubby.
looks smoother if.
like,
Look-
since forever. We have
Looks
really
looks
good
like he'd put on
chemistry,
like
really
baby
good
oil on his face.
And me and Oz,
Okay, pause.
Me and Guy,
Um,
like, sometimes we have some hiccups and scripts,
Moving
like, we get tilted. He's a really
Smooth
good
skinned
guy.
looking ADC.
The
Yeah,
support
sure.
core, we have really good
Thought there was a
players.
shortage of
Both
that.
top laners they're really
Not
smart,
anymore.
and they're
One of the biggest demand actors in demand of that is no longer in the public facing
They
domain.
beat the baby. The reserves are let loose.
Domain expansion, infinite baby oil.
What's it been like for you, stepping back?
My wonderful
We've talked to you earlier this
play
season,
Riftbound.
talked about,
Play Riftbound play map.
how you guys are looking to play well to get sponsors, which I always like to highlight for your team.
Did I?
But in terms of you kind of
I don't think I showed you the image from when Bryce, one of our friends over at Maryville, played one of the tournaments. I'll show you. He has the famous Lee Sin image. That was the guy's playmat in an official tourney.
Tier 1
Let's see if there's anything in Twitch chat this
it
time.
teaches you like a lot of practice habits, as in like the things that you should
Hey
be thinking
dude,
about.
I'm at the store. I really love the play, but I couldn't continue the chat. Can I watch this next? My Discord username.
Hey, who's that?
I have no idea. It's like blue. No, Hued 3 Ryu. Here, you take a look at it.
Shout out to Hui3U. I'm at the store. I really love the play, but I couldn't continue the chat. I can watch next. This is my Discord username. Well, I'm not going to shout out the Discord username, but tune in, Hui3Ryu. We are streaming for the next 2 to 3 hours based on whether it's a best of 2 or best of 3. So tune in.
Tune in.
We are not reaching out to your Discord, unfortunately.
I think it's going well. Practicing.
Yep, because Discord's down.
Discord is down. Yes. You know what isn't down?
It's kind of
No, Phillips one blade Morocco.
went down in the middle of me flaming Arsh. And it's kind of sad about that.
Discord?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
No, very recently.
Yeah, you
Huh.
guys should
There
watch.
must
What's
be
this?
so many issues, because like Riot servers had issues yesterday as well. Big issues actually.
Yeah, Riot servers mid scrim, lovely time.
Canvas was hacked by
Thank you. Yeah,
Shiny
a certain
Hunters.
organization.
Leeson.
it's super high.
Yes. By Lisa.
Yeah, so it's kind of sad. Canvas got hacked, and our wonderful co-host, who'll be joining us soon as he arrives to the studio, now does not have a final. So,
Wait, really?
yeah.
Got cancelled straight up. No reschedule, by the way.
Oh, that is crazy.
So we're gonna get some expert analysis from Zach Slick Roads. What's his full government name? Full Zach Slick Roads' full government name, Norelco Oneblade.
Munson.
Munson, yes.
Yes. Speak of the devil!
We've spoken him into existence. We
So-
just dropped your government name and your social security number.
So soon you'll be hearing from a man who knows all too well about Canvas going down and missing finals. I'll pass the mic.
Timing was insane.
Passing. Well, I checked my watch. It was like he should be arriving in the next couple of minutes. We'll be passing the microphone over to
Yeah.
our Canvas MVP.
Yeah, we're benching Sam. He's a liability.
I'm benching myself, unfortunately, as well. So we're going to be upgrading from the Europeans to the Slick Roads.
Yeah.
Get a little bit more representation on here.
No, I think he should take. I think she should take my mic. My mic's better.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
My mic's fine.
No, Ray said this one's better, so I'll just stick to that.
How'd it go? Was it a good game?
It's funny, yeah.
We went down midstream.
Oh.
But it was a good game. Razor Sharp, what is it? Razor Sharp
Razor
plays
Sharp
from
from
Maryville University, sponsored by Phillips
Morocco
Morocco
one blade.
Okay.
Running theme, we're just gassing up the Phillips Oneblade for no
Yeah.
reason.
We mean no reason.
No.
Phillips Oneblade in Morocco has saved my facial hair's life.
Saved his marriage, saved his parents' marriage.
Okay,
saved his
nothing
granddad's
can save my marriage. Okay.
What is that shirt you're wearing, by the way? The oxygen shirt.
Yeah, this is the England rugby kit. O2's
I like that.
O2's an equivalent of like what's the telecom company?
Any telecom company, like we're talking to.
Oh, like AT&T.
Yeah,
AT&T.
this is like your T-Mobile.
Okay.
Like, it's like the UK equivalent.
Isn't there like an O2 arena too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge. Like it's
Yeah.
And Manchester as
What's
well.
going on with Arsenal? I've been seeing jokes, but I don't understand any of it.
Oh, they were on to win like everything, and now they're about to win nothing.
Yeah, but that's just Arsenal in a nutshell. Here,
Okay, this
it's
one.
on. You'll need to turn that one off.
Before Ernest goes off camera, he's actually going to catch a fish in his mouth.
I'm actually gonna drop a.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put the sky cam. Let me put the sky cam for
What the
that.
heck is even going on?
All right, I got the sky cam. Let's make it happen.
Sponsored by?
This is the Philips Norelco one blade.
Come on,
Bro.
man.
Okay, that was a bad throw.
Wow.
Oh!
That was
My teeth are just too big, I think.
you just knocked it off your teeth. Whoa, when did we use that B?
What was that?
When we, I love that B. That's a new one.
Yeah,
It's
I
a new
don't know.
B.
It was a NACL logo before, and then we had a server crash, and then it just became a B, and we accepted
Just
that.
became a B. Okay. I need to go.
Better, I think.
Yeah, grab whatever you need. We are getting ready for the game. Can you grab me a water too?
Okay. Brought to you by Philips Norelco.
All right, this is where I gotta post it on myself now. It's
Not
just me.
made by Philips Norelco.
It's just
Do
me.
you want me to just drop a moped house?
Me and my. Yeah, do it. Let's go.
Do it, bro.
Over here.
Bro, you need to drop it with me. You know the moped house.
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally best, right? This with a WhatsApp moped skin.
Dude, I just recently had something in my social feed where it's like dreams do come true, and it's a guy opening up his like sale deals that you get, and the moment he opens the Malphite WhatsApp one, he just pops off and starts screaming.
No.
Like in complete joy.
So genuinely, when we got unlocked accounts from Ryan for CLAW, shout out Ryan. First thing I checked is whether I have WhatsApp Malphite, which of course I did, and that was the happiest day of my life, hands down.
WhatsApp Malphite
Green Malphite.
is the best.
WhatsApp Malphite.
I love that. It seems like a lot games with skins just tend to like do that eventually. After enough, or like
After enough time, you get a
No,
WhatsApp
not
version.
even after enough time, but like, even thinking about Valves, like you go from like a rock that like morphs into different shapes depending on what inspect key you press to like blue Vandal. You know,
the old skins are so bad
Yeah, the old skins are terrible.
that now people are just like. There's also like another thing, like I don't know. There's certain champs where there's just too much going on the screen. You just want the cleanest possible skin.
Yeah.
Like Ezreal, that's why people plays like Frosted Ezreal, Striker, whatever. Like which doesn't add extra animations because the animations are just clean on the base skin.
Yeah.
yeah.
The animations aren't clean on Malphite, I'll tell you that. But
And what animation do you need than just throw head at team?
Yeah.
You know?
Throw green rock.
Yeah.
Is your hand
Throw your Philips Norelco one blade.
Got this. My hand did not get
No,
that.
mine's not. So.
That's like
Oh, he's about
it's
to
like
send it to
Pringles
you.
can like. I don't want to like scrape it. Yeah. You can't.
Just try to maybe shake it up.
It's like covered in water.
What is going on?
That's the issue.
I'll have to lick it clean.
I'm s-
If you say so, no problem.
I am glad we don't have them mic'd up yet.
See you in a bit, guys. Enjoy the game.
All right, take care. Oh, Simon Ernest, they're now gone. Zach Munson is writing.
I'm joining in. All right. There's a lot of chords here to.
Yeah, get the
This one.
Sennheiser one.
Okay, this looks. Let me get the mic on before I say this is a funny joke.
That is trying to be the mold for CTG to
Okay.
stay out of that.
Yeah, we're mostly
conversation
just
of
having a
that
good time.
bottom two.
Not gonna
I
lie.
think it's going to be a lot of pressure on
Well,
this.
it's all about Rizon, right?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
someone that
I'm
was
kind of
pretty
crazy. So,
critical of the changes,
um,
timing of it, which,
fun fact: this was one of the
most of my
universities that
issues, I
wanted
feel like these changes could
Coach
have
K,
made
Ole Miss.
season,
Okay.
for both NACL and
I
CBall.
shall do this.
So yeah, they go by Citadel
It's
here
proven
in
right. I mean,
ACL.
this is a team
Interesting.
that is top 5
Why?
in
Why
CBall.
is that?
They did
So,
1-0 against Winthrop.
basically, there's an org called Citadel, and sometimes like universities won't sponsor properly for like an NACL spot. So, like, for example, Winthrop don't technically sponsor the team to be an NACL. It's the director who actually, I think it's the director, Josh Slides, I forget his name, but he pays for them to be an NACL.
Okay.
But they just allow him to have the name, whereas, like, with Ole Miss, they wanted a sponsor who's actually going to help, like, pay for some of the operations, and Citadel was willing to do that and sponsor the team.
Okay, that makes sense. I've heard similar stories in collegiate quite a bit. Seems like that is a. It's interesting to me always how that branding stuff works, like what logos and stuff, like especially working recently more in production and talking to a lot of the people who are like the digital production team and stuff in the social media, and like them talking about what logos from their school they're allowed to use and not. It's very interesting. But the joke I was gonna make was this mic pack compared to the old mic pack is like, you know how in those like open world or like Metroidvania kind of games you'll like get like the starter pistol and then you'll like upgrade to like the medium rank and then like the large one. It's like oh, now it's got like some silver and black on it, and now it's like the upgraded. It even has a mute button at the top. It looks like this, or in those like Roblox obbies. Is yours green, by the way, on the top? Yes, it is green on the top. Okay, you're good. Okay. It's like the Roblox obbies where it's like the $100 pickaxe, and then you mine enough to unlock like the drill. Like that's like the Flash games. That's how this. And it's like, ooh, this one has a little extra color. Yeah, like the tone makes it look like expensive. It's like a skin. Yeah, I like the pictures. I like they all actually look pretty solid here. I feel like for the most part, I feel like especially like 2 years ago, it's like in collegiate it was just like nothing. Like it was just names you'd get nothing. I feel like this does a lot to kind of personalize people. Like I think that's like kind of the soul of it too. So Cubby had a name for it. Basically, when they didn't have a player picture, he would just call him Mr. Game & Watch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like so that's exactly what it looks like. The outline, the unlocked or the locked character. But like even some of the stuff you've been seeing in some of the clips you've been showing specifically of like the BM and the stuff on the cameras and like the dancing, like I feel like we've been missing like quite a bit of that. Like there's not a lot. There hasn't been a ton of soul in like tier 2 and collegiate and stuff. I love to see it. It adds a lot of personality. Recently we had Supernova. They won a game. And Shochi gets up and flosses. It's been a while since... Haven't seen a floss since the incident, the New Year's incident. Ninja incident. No one's really pulled it out since then. It kind of just like, on the spot, it just killed it, so... Yeah. Yeah, after that, it was cringe. We can't be doing that. We can't be associated with that. Flossing. Oh, no. It was bad news. So this matchup is pretty, like, high stakes. Mm-hmm. Right now, Citadel, kind of, they have a decent build, but their team just hasn't done well. Yeah. And they're on the cusp of not making playoffs. AMI is kind of one of the two teams that we saw being in the bottom two and competing for like relegation, promoting back in. And they've gotten some upsets here and there. So it's like a question of, I don't know, can Citadel find consistency with the roster they have now where it's not just their mid laner carrying? Because what you see a lot is their mid laner's kind of cracked. Bradley's pretty insane. Well, and that kind of, it seems like a kind of common trope of like, you know, the team that they're better on paper, but like, you know, it's like what's going on right now versus like the team that maybe is worse, but they're good at upsets. Like that's always an interesting thing to look out for. And this is a cool graphic. I like this. The shared champ pool. It's pretty helpful. It's like a little Venn diagram. Also, the jungle champions, like, I feel like in general, people say kind of the same thing about like assassin mid laners, but like a lot of the fun junglers just don't exist at a high level. Like you need something that has like it needs to have enough HP where you can like contest objectives early and stuff, but you also still need like utility. So stuff that's like a Talon, you would never see like a Talon jungle really, like even though it's interesting to see, like it's just feels like there's an archetype that really kind of rules right now. A lot of the times it depends on the meta. Like for me, I'm dying for mid laners to go AD, to see more AD mid laners. Not because I want to play AD mid laners,
but because it makes AP junglers viable.
True.
And I love Diana. Like, that's one of my absolute favorite champions in the game, both lore-wise and the way she plays. And I will never see that until AD mid laners become a thing again. But it's, yeah, that's the difficult part. I feel like there's more fun AP junglers than
Even
there are.
Echo Jungle, like, stuff like that kind of gets opened up, and there's a lot of really cool AP junglers. I love Lilia. I mean, Lilia just is kind of a difficult character to play at a high level, just because you gotta kind of
okay, I'm not saying no.
be around there. Just like those kind of characters. I mean, you just would never see them. No one ever picked that champ.
I'm not saying no against playing it. It's playing against it. It's so toxic. It's so toxic.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, almost every champ is toxic at least a bit, depending on how strong they are. Like, I remember when I was new to League of Legends, that's something that feels so specific towards this game is, like, every single time I would lose, I was like, whatever, like, player was the strongest, like, that champion's the most broken in the game.
Yeah.
And because it was just because they were fed, right? And I didn't understand that concept. So it'd be like, Master Yi's so broken. And then it was like, oh, Zac is so broken. You know, just every character seems good when you can play them well and get money on them.
So that's the man right there on the left. That's Bradley. This guy has kind of bounced back and forth between top and mid lane. Start off as a mid laner. He got picked up by Team Liquid, and they said, hey, can you switch to top lane because we want to work with you. And he was willing to do that for Coach Spawn, who's their coach for the developing rosters. And he had a good season. We call him 2 Chains Bradley because he won 2 seasons of NACL. And you literally win this like medallion that you wear around your neck. It's a pretty cool thing. I wish they'd bring it back. But after he got off Team Liquid, I think he felt kind of lost, so he went back to mid lane. And now he's gone back to top, and then he went back to mid lane again, and here we are. But what's cool about him is he will still play some of his top lane picks in the mid lane. So there's a high chance we might see Aurelia mid or Akali mid, which is more of a standard mid laner, but that comes literally more from his top lane play.
Well, you know, I love like champion variety in general. It's one of the things I appreciate the most just in a player, and I think that it kind of gives you like a special understanding when you're able to be that good at 2 lanes. It's like you're just like, you kind of get things other people don't, like, why can't I just play like Aatrox here, right? Like, why not? You know, something like genuinely, like, you just kind of understand matchups even to a different degree, because a lot of matchups you just would never even really play, or maybe you play once or twice throughout all your practice as just like a mid laner, you know. And matchups are like, matchup knowledge is obviously so incredibly important that even just kind of having the edge can be a big advantage.
I always find it interesting because there's the transferable knowledge aspect of it, and then there's like the transferable champions aspect of it. There's a support named Grovex. He used to be a mid laner. Every once in a blue moon, he'll do like Yasuo support because he was really good at it in the mid lane. And then there's a lot of like junglers who will swap to support role because on the knowledge aspect, you both play the map. So it's easy to transfer those skills over.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Let's look at the draft here. I'm seeing Nocturne and Pantheon up, and that's where my concerns are going to be right now. Yeah, I think they're going to handshake that. Those have been like... Because you can just use your ultimate to get anywhere on the map.
Yeah.
Like, those have been 2 of some of the most contested junglers.
Well, I haven't even been here a lot of games. In the games that I was there, Nocturne Pantheon came out, so still kicking strong. And it's not super surprising because, like I was saying, I feel like that's part of the archetype is like something that can guarantee to get some sort of value.
Yeah, you
like,
get map pressure.
Jungle, a lot of the time, I feel like is you can almost kind of scheme them out a little bit. You know, like you have to sacrifice a bit, but like I feel like the jungler can either get really fed or just kind of give it up to help the your teammates, right?
Yeah.
And like if you're playing certain types of characters, like you're literally just done. You can't get any value. But Nocturne's always going to be useful, and like a Pantheon's always going to be useful.
Well, there's the Pantheon. We did get that through. Another thing I'm noticing up is Ashe Seraphine. They're just letting that slide through. Oh, I wish you would play that. Ashe Seraphine has been so good because of like Enchantresses are back. And when you slow someone on Ashe with your autos, it sets up the snare for the beat drop that Seraphine does.
Yeah, that's true. Like, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like if you hit the beat drop, you can just kind of place the trap under their feet. Or not the trap under their feet. Sorry, I was thinking about. I looked at the Caitlyn ban and started thinking about Caitlyn. But yeah, the slow is like, you don't have to upgrade it. It just hits the one time and it's super good.
I don't know. It has dropped in priority a little bit, and I'm surprised Caitlyn has picked up in bans lately. I don't really understand why. I got to ask that to Coach K.
Yeah, doesn't that seems like it would be difficult if like a Pantheon and Nocturne were super strong? Caitlyn feels a little weaker against that kind of.
Yeah, because you just dive on her, right?
It depends, yeah, I guess, but I think in general, like, Caitlyn's always been one of those picks that tends to be really good if you know how to play it well. So, not surprised maybe they just don't even want to see it.
This is interesting. The Skarner. I don't like Skarner early. And the main reason is there are champions that can kind of outplay him. Melio's a good one. Bard's already picked. I even think Bard's a good one. Because usually when you use the, what's it called, Ixtal's Impact or something like that, you're burrowing through a wall, which is where Bard wants you to be so he can stun you.
True. Just, yeah, in general, like, you'd maybe want to see a few of those picks kind of exhausted first, especially since those two champions that you mentioned are probably ones that are going to come out regardless of whether the Skarner's picked or not. So it's like, almost just like, oh, okay, well, I was going to play it anyway. Why not? Like, even more incentive. Yorick is very interesting. I feel like Yorick hasn't really been, I don't think I've seen a lot of games with a Yorick, just in general.
Yeah, he's
been picking up recently.
He's been the pocket pick of a few players. And, like, the whole idea is, like, well, all I got to do is side lane. And all I got to do is generate pressure in the side lane. And I'm just going to permanently be there with my maiden. And you're going to try and make me maidenless, and I'm not going to care.
Rumble seems terrible into Yorick as well. Like, if that's Rumble top, I'm sure it could be flexed pretty much wherever you want. But, like, side lane-wise, I mean, maybe your ult can stop the wave, but it just feels difficult to match a Yorick as Rumble.
I don't know, why
Varus is interesting.
Varus is strong on the patch. I'm just a little bit afraid of, like, the immobility.
Yeah. Oh, especially if they're gonna pick the sad mummy. They'll take advantage of that.
That's
for
a bait.
sure.
I don't believe it.
Just
I don't believe it.
Lover.
You already have Skarner jungle. There's no way.
Seems overkill, but okay.
Yeah, Ahri's a good pick here. So, like, Ahri can punish out the Varus. I would have liked a different jungler, though. Like, I think Vi goes hard here with Citadel's comp. Because Ahri Vi is a really good pairing, and it pairs well with the Rumble because you hold them down in the Equalizer longer. So, I don't know.
I feel like Skarner's just, like, almost just meant to soak up damage, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure. Interesting with Nami being locked in as well. And yeah, Sylas would be pretty good because that's a lot of great ults if you think about it. Rumble ult, always good, but... Oh. Mel, interesting. As far as the matchup, like just mid, it's kind of an equal one somewhat, but this is an interesting just kind of composition from both teams in general. I almost feel like Yorick might kind of take this one over if it gets out of hand. Like, side lane wise, I don't really see who could match that. Like, I just don't even think they have someone that could do enough damage to kill a Yorick if he gets big.
It's a lot of magic damage too, so for, like, itemization for Yorick, it's not going to be that hard to, like, figure out. You want to get some early MR.
Well, and Skarner just isn't even really capable of doing that much because it's not even like one of those junglers where if you need the damage, you can kind of itemize towards it. He just that's just not really what he does. And Ezreal's always kind of a difficult character to play, like, in general, like, so that's interesting. But like you said, or you didn't say this, but, like, just in general, I feel like in lane, like, you can kind of think about things like in whatever scenario you want, you know, like, because I'm thinking about, well, what if the Yorick gets fed and he's side laning, but, like, that might just not even happen in general because it might go a different way.
I do like the Mel. I think being able to reflect some of the big ults. The tidal wave is like the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
That's a good reflect. I think for Citadel, Bradley has to outplay, and you have a lane advantage with Ezreal Nami bottom. You basically just have to push that pretty heavily, and like that's your place to win.
I feel like it's interesting to see if AMI plays for top. Like I wonder if they know that and go try and play completely on the other side and maybe try and get the Yorick as a win condition, or if they know it's weak and they kind of commit the resources down bottom more. I'm interested like what like Bard goes for on like a roam potentially, like where you kind of go, because it's pretty difficult to lock down an Ahri, and Mel can't really follow up, you know?
Yeah.
In the same kind of way as a lot, so I think they're definitely going to want to get to late. They're going to want to get to late.
RBO's been a pretty good player. So, are you familiar with General Sniper?
Yeah.
He's in this league. RBO's a rookie. RBO solo killed him 3 times in a row.
Wow.
Which, that's an insane flex to have as like
Yeah,
a rookie coming into NACL.
Even one time is still pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So three's crazy.
But if he can like continue to handshake, then yeah, York does go pretty crazy. I do think it's a little bit easy to kind of get overconfident in the York lane when you're pushing.
Yeah.
I think this is where you get the Skarner value.
Yeah.
Because Skarner
could
can
just
come
keep
from
him in
creative
place.
angles, and you also have an Ahri
Well,
that can.
And
jump
in a
as well.
fight, he's not really gonna catch anyone for the most part. Like, if it ends up being a 5v5, Yorick is a pretty difficult character to play in 5v5s for the most part. Just not really what he's suited towards entirely, but definitely different styles it looks for. Like you said, it's interesting to see the double AP top and mid, because like you said, it's essentially the opposite of what you were advocating for.
It'll be a long day before that happens. It'll be a long year, long decade. I remember Cubby was just mentioning on the Costream, Rich using potentially going Galio. Double AP, then taking Galio, that does go hard, man.
I think Galio is like, I think Galio is great because I think there's a decent amount of things specifically in League where it's like, it doesn't really matter how you play. Like, this is just advantageous for me. It just like is, and I feel like Galio is like that into so many picks where it's like, you can play out of your mind, but like I'm not losing lane. Like it's just like a total neutralizer. You're just not gonna win that hard into me.
But it's also like the map play you can do with that combo. You have Pantheon Galio. Like, say you're diving the bottom lane and suddenly here's Galio, here's Pantheon. Now we have double the numbers. Good luck.
Feels so unfair as well. Like even when you know it's coming, it's like, what do you do about it?
Dude, why is Array in the Shadow Realm? What is he doing? Turn on camera, Array.
High with the fan. Hopefully the breeze doesn't disturb. High DPI gaming. Dude, that Rumble skin, like, if you were new to this game, you'd think it was default. You would think it was, because no one ever played, like, that. Everyone uses that skin. It's like a damage buff.
Now you just have an inherent burn and you can't get the trigger.
That is the Faker Ahri skin, too. I mean, they have League unlocked, so I'm pretty sure Bradley didn't pay, like, 250 USD for it.
It's also a bit of a steal away from
Maybe, you know, if you want to be like the best.
I do love that Rumble skin, though.
Okay, but the Yorick skin with the cats might be one of the best in the whole game, so shout out for that RBO. Look at that wave as well, stacking up. Like, already kind of dangerous, but Skarner is kind of pathing towards top, which can mitigate a little bit
one where as
the
Skarner
problem.
you can get tanky enough where
Seems
Pantheon
like both
damage
teams
doesn't
actually
matter.
both doing that.
So I think early on,
Which is interesting because it seems like they're maybe not pushing for the mid or the bottom advantage as hard as they could, probably knowing that they're just going to win it anyway.
Yeah.
Like touched a scorpion? Have you ever like?
I haven't. Have you?
I was like, man, like we're on some nonsense, and I was like, hold on.
So Mazel used to be a zookeeper.
Okay.
At least I think that was the case.
Nice
little room. But I do remember, like, that was one of his gimmicks before.
Yeah, it was terrible. And the yellow
When we used to do like
guard,
content and
they're
stuff, he
yellow
would play off of that
and
background.
so you just see these little like glow in the dark
So he's pretty
got up, screed. I looked
he's pretty
at it,
happy to bring up any like
more
animal
spread
or
out,
insect or
so
whatever
like,
facts he
just,
can
like,
bring.
walking around. It was like one of those
Interesting.
Never touched a scorpion.
Interesting how the lane ended up like that though. Arbio took a really bad fight as a TP now, so he doesn't miss the whole wave.
I didn't get stung.
I don't think it was on purpose, but he does essentially just get a cheater back now, but
Yeah.
he's kind of pressured off by the jungler, so I think just all in all that was kind of a negative.
It's very volatile.
Unless they take this fight early, which actually... Ooh, and the flash catches him through the wall, has to use it to get out.
Yeah, it gets him in
And they're
between.
going to get the Scuttle too, so maybe not all bad. Essentially teleport for
Yeah.
Scuttle, if you think about it.
I like that it sets behind Griffin a little bit, but the only thing I don't like is I feel like Pantheon Flash is a little more valuable than Skarner Flash early.
Yeah.
Because you want to Flash hop on someone and get the point and click
Yeah,
stun.
you're guaranteed to get the stun, like
Yeah.
you said, so Flash just is a little better. But using it so early, it's almost, I mean...
slowing him down again.
Drag and
Yeah.
rubs, but... I think that also kind of helps RBO play a little bit, though.
Oh, yeah,
Just how he
definitely.
deals with the ghouls. But this is a matchup where once Rumble doesn't have
Interesting, I mean, he's keeping it pretty even so far.
Slingshots
Scotty.
back into York's favor.
Oh, sorry.
So I think rushing the
Sorry.
early defenses, trying to lean on the sustaining
yeah.
it from likely the lifesteal.
Still has the item advantage.
as
It's
well as
also really
just
quick
the
for York
Q,
to push
shove on
in,
York,
so
getting
it's
health
kind of
back.
hard to
Does need
really
some
get like
time
a
in others,
timer to
and
leave,
do wanna see
especially
if
because he took
Arbrio
Ignite.
He took Ignite. Oh, yeah, I just saw
stays
that.
away from the maiden.
Oh, that's rough. That means you have Bradley playing side lanes when you get in the mid game.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, unless Bradley really does dominate the lane like you were talking about, it's going to be hard, like, because he's already going no magic man, like, if he's showing first item, like, hey, by the way, like, good luck.
Yeah.
Side eye on that as well. We're getting our first roams, at least from Protoss. As,
I know. I would love to see a gank top now that the wave's pushing forward. I can't see where the wave state's exactly at in this. Okay, never mind. It's pushing the other way. Ooh, yep.
I mean,
You go in jail.
not much you can do about it. No cats up, so it's like whatever. The bonk tax has to be paid, but that wave is just very unfortunate for Arbius still. Like, it's kind of hard to really get too much
Yeah.
off that with Skarner just camping it. It's like he's almost just enabling a freeze in like a way worse spot. It's kind of crazy.
It's smart from Stray though.
You can't keep the freeze now. It's gonna have to crash, but Arbio can't really do very much for the next
He really usually is
little
on.
bit. So that's like really good
Yeah.
jungle pathing, kind of mitigating a bit of the bad matchup, and them staying equal is pretty solid as well. Like, the bot lane is also playing pretty impressively into something that they should probably be having a bit more trouble with, I feel.
Again, if you burn Flash in this matchup,
Gotta imagine Ezreal and Nami should kind of be getting them pushed in, but keeping it pretty equal.
So,
I mean, Ezunami's pretty old school, and it's a strong lane for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think sometimes it's easy to underestimate Bard.
Well, and even the healing, like, that adds up.
Yeah.
Ooh. Decent root, and
That's a great solar snare.
he didn't have any stacks. The ult, like, almost there. I feel like only a couple more stacks potentially, but even pushing in that far, you're gonna have to fight for this camp, and you don't really have anyone to help. It might be like a
Protoss.
strange fight. Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to outtrade. The Stain's a little bit better from Nami, and Tycaler's Blessing does apply to Mystic Shot. Oh, my word.
Both flashes.
At least the setup of all four.
Is
I'll
that
take
worth?
it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's hard to argue it's not worth.
Yeah.
But I feel like he could have cut him off.
At the edge of tower range. You don't want to be under tower.
Yeah, I agree with Cubby there.
You know, you're
Yeah,
guaranteed
I
to
agree.
know
Like, I think you could probably have just cut him off,
Yeah.
but like, to be, I mean, you'll take both bullets absolutely, but
Because I think that Array
Interesting.
and Heal each getting out at low HP.
Arbio's still kind of down quite a, well, he's down more than I would have expected. I think part of that is Griffin has kind of been sacrificing a decent amount of tempo for it, though.
All summoner spells now missing on the Citadel.
I don't know, at this point, Bio needs to revisit bot lane at a certain point, because Ezreal and Nami's still going to have push.
That's more than understandable.
Flashes are down, and you've gotten an early lead against Griffin. It needs to expound.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially just Tyr is just such a kind of fake item in terms of lane. Like, it's good for the mana for sure, but I mean,
I just think that Ezreal has stronger items right now, and like a bit just more fighting power with the Nami. So I agree.
I mean, the tiers go both ways. Baz got one too. We're trying
He's got
together.
the Sheen and 2 swords. Yo, don't let Maiden cook in there, bro.
No,
Bring the
Maiden,
homie.
no!
Yo, RBO.
That's actually tragic.
Letting him brown and get a light crisp on Maiden, that's messed up. Hadley's having a difficult time playing, I mean, not CS wise, but just it's kind of hard to really get into a place where you can like affect the map on Ahri when you're playing into a Mel. You can just clear so quick and just poke you down in lane. Dragon, I don't even think it's really going to be contested, surprisingly. Like kind of just sneaking this one away even though they're down quite a bit.
First blood?
Wow.
What? Retrosing solo killed Bradley?
Well, I guess I was right. I guess I was more right than I even thought. I have to see the replay on that. And the Dragon, I mean, they just snuck away so much money in the night. Now, I mean, if they can even get something back on Grubs, I don't know if they can, but that's definitely a good trade for sure.
So this is kind of discussion we've been having as casters. Are we back to Big Bradley being a thing? Because Bradley has popped off in the past, and one of the things I've always pointed out is he's really good. Oh, good, we're gonna see a replay of this. He's really good when he's on the Kali and Aurelia, like his top lane champions taking the mid lane. But when he's on your standard control mages, he tends to choke. That rebuttal was disgusting.
That was a quick reaction, but like happened.
Yeah.
Well, like,
you have to be expecting
like,
that.
That's gonna happen, you know. Like that's in the kit, but be a little bit of damage back.
But this is why I'm not as hyped up on Bradley at the very moment. I think he's good, and he has the champions like he super excels at. But when he's on traditional control mages, that's where things fall apart. And like we're seeing it right now, Retrosing should not be solo killing Bradley like that. Like you should read that rebuttal's available.
Yeah, and like I was mentioning earlier, I think that's like one of those things that you get from, like if you have played a lot of Ahri games, you totally know to expect that. But like that's the downside of playing a ton of different champions is you can kind of forget little minor things like that when you're not just expecting it necessarily, and that's going to be a good one. Because Mel's going to be a sleeper win condition in this game for sure, because since they're playing so elusive, CTG's kind of whole composition, it's nice to have a Mel that can kind of hit him from wherever. It's not really easy to get
like Mel.
Space on Mel.
I think when it comes to Mel, late game is not as strong as other mages, but mid game spiking is pretty up there for Mel. And, I mean, you already got first Drake, so you're going for dragon stacking. You're going to be looking for side lane pressure. Man, you got to be a little bit deeper in there. A little bit deeper in there.
He's just getting every flash in the game, I suppose. But oh, this could be a cheeky little lane gank. Always love to see it. I don't know, though. I mean, with flash up, I just don't even think you have the damage to kill RBO.
We also got those
Alright, Maiden's back.
They might have gotten tricked into being a little too far forward themselves.
Oh, that equalizer was great. That equalizer was great.
Never mind.
Oh.
It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
They did not have the damage whatsoever. I mean, they only have a phage on RBO. It's just bruiser items.
That was
That's
beautiful.
surprising. That was a beautiful.
Put the equalizer in line, and then you Ishtal's impact in that line against the wall. That I'm so impressed
trade for that either. So that's just
you trade your misery.
Yeah, it's just a clean win. And they even got a plate bought from it, so it's gonna push the advantage quite a bit. Now really only mid is the one with any sort of gold lead at all.
Okay, see, that is what Bradley should be doing.
Adapting though.
Yeah.
You can tell. Careful though, it's gonna deal a lot of damage. He doesn't know the numbers.
Híjole, what are you doing, Bradley?
I think maybe he thought Griffin would be there quicker, but Griffin just gets one little consolation auto, and that's 2 solo bolos essentially for Retro. And Ahri from a spot like this is gonna never really do that much in this game. Like she'll be great for the CC, but damage-wise, I think it'll be a while till Bradley's like one-shotting.
I mean, okay. Like, you reflected it.
Redditors versus Ryder.
You got the charm off.
That was the most heated discussion.
Good job.
I don't know why.
But we gotta know that Retrosing's in the lead right
The
now.
rest of the damage.
Yeah.
Like, it was a nice play. I get it. You want to go in off that. Like, I feel you, but that old. It's kind of difficult because you don't really know, like. I think that's like. You don't really know how many stacks. It's something that's kind of hard to keep track of in the moment. So. It's a little bit confusing, like, but once again, like. That's something you should probably know, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, you gotta know that matchup.
And they say, oh, we're doing Tom Ken special to Mel. But right now,
To be fair, though, at least both kills, those are the only ones, so they do get the dragon, but
Yeah.
the rest of the gold lead is going the way of Citadel quite handedly at the moment.
Oh, it's 10 seconds till Drake. Where is... Oh, he's all the way up top. Fire.
No, ult probably still not back up for a little bit long. Actually, it's up now, so could come over.
Is this really time for the replay? Okay, that is unbelievably beautiful.
That's on, and with the Rumble combo, like that's the only way you're gonna win. That is not giving them a chance to even flash.
That got me in my emotions, man. I feel it.
Like just about to happen, it came back just in time. Okay.
Okay, this is
Wow.
where teleport could be big here.
Still stunned.
He's so tanky though, as the Temper Fate tried to buy time.
That's big damage. That's good space now too. Look at all this space.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to clear Mel out
Oh,
of here.
you forfeit this. Citadel can't take it anymore.
And they can't come down. Like if the Rumble wants to TPS the tower just straight up, so
I know it's no blood, but I like the sequence
maybe
for
the
AMI.
steal
Like,
potentially.
this is
No,
AMI
not even
playing
close.
NACL live.
Just pick that up off straight mass.
And
Like just scare
Oh,
them off.
great.
Like you're just too big.
but they didn't get
Like
Griffin low enough where he's
Yeah,
forced out.
Retrosing just created a lot of
This
space.
is a comp looking at AMI. I think they
and it
do wanna
makes sense.
take
There's
this
nothing
game
really to
forward.
take that space once the Skarner goes low. No one can really even walk up if Rumble's not there. Like. And what are you gonna get from walking up? Like Bradley can maybe try and hit a stun, but if he gets caught, he's just fried. Like if anyone gets caught, like potentially, like we're about to see here.
Oh, I like this. I like this. He has to back out
there
in time.
you go.
Good.
One more.
Beautiful.
Why not? Talked about the 3 solos on General Sniper. That's
Yeah.
about not a solo at all, but that is 3 kills for Retro onto Bradley.
Zing, zing, zing.
And Bradley again, 2-time NACL champ.
He's got 3 of them.
2 Chains Bradley, as we
I'm
called
trying to
him,
get
and
after
you are
said that,
just
I was trying to-
some no-name person who has stepped into this league trying to make a reputation for yourself. That's how you do it, man.
Some no name. I love that. Hey, but we saw that recently Faker had his game with the most deaths in his career. There could be something
Oh,
potentially in the water on the Rift.
Why you gotta bring that up? You have 2 T1 fans in the room right now. You're bringing that up, Zach.
Maybe there's something with mid laner players who like Ari and dying a lot. There's just something in the water right now. But Gold is now even despite every kill being on one player for AMI. So it's essentially on Retro to really. I mean, he's going to need to play the next 2 fights pretty well to even get like a good enough lead on the rest of his team where they can take it home.
I think that has been the game plan. Also, if you're playing
I think one of the best things that Citadel were able to do through this was taking all 3 grubs. You don't want that on
that's
Yorick.
true. Yeah, that was a really great find that they were able to get that.
Yeah, like Yorick with grubs is, just end me now, man. Let me go to the next game.
Yeah, but like right now could be tough because look at
This
the
chase
map.
is weird.
This chase is weird, and oh, getting that kill
Oh.
is so good though. Like you mentioned, it's good, but still like the lanes are really interesting because Bradley's trying to hold down bottom. I don't know how long he's gonna be able to do that for, and this is not a great matchup either for Rumble because I mean after a bit of time they're gonna get poked, but using the Herald to get that turret is a great response. They might get more. Baby, curves him around the corner.
Okay, we are getting Skarner
Can't
value.
get out. Hold on. This
Skarner
is
value is
nasty.
real.
Trade maybe back?
Oh!
It's one though. So things aren't that crazy. TP
Are you
still in the
kidding
flank.
me?
Wait.
Are you kidding me, Baz?
Whoa, where's he coming from?
Oh, man. Why does he move so fast?
Interesting teleport, but now I guess they're gonna trade the mid turret. But they just gave bot now.
Fell off screen during that, by the way. So The fact that they got
Retching
away
fell?
He died to the Rumble.
for Citadel,
Oh,
because the
man.
Herald opens up
Yeah,
that
that's even bigger win for Citadel than I thought, because that TP
Citadel
too was like
And
pretty
I think AMI thinks
pretty
so.
late from
That was a big
RBO,
fill
and
right
then
there, but
you kind of just give a couple
didn't
plates
exactly
up,
know
so
the direction that they were looking for.
kind
As
of
it
tough
feels like
scenes
after
across the
those
board. At
pretty
least they
good
have the
out,
Dragons to fall back
getting
on. That's
close
definitely
to
their win
kinda
condition,
let
but
from things going
I think
back
they
to
thought
first,
that
and then topside, we talked
just
about
because
trying
it,
to
I don't
go
know.
around this
I
area,
think they just
but
thought they were stronger there
this
and
is when, I
kind
mean,
of stood a
Elspeth
little
was
too
around
far.
this
I think you
aspect.
just kind of have to
It
give
looks like
that.
Stray just popped the flash of
That's
night
just
and
kind of what
was
happens
trying
after
to
the Bard
get
gets
the
picked.
kill.
That's the only thing. I felt like Chain of Corruptions was a little bit late, but you end up getting the kill on Array regardless.
Yeah, I'll take it, but
I just can't believe he went that hard. That's
so here's the replay. Like, because we tabbed out here, and I was like, there's no way that.
Steps back up.
Oh wow.
There's no reason. There's just no reason. The waves come
Yeah.
to you. You can chill there.
That's a big
and you
oopsie.
Wow.
can back off and threaten the TP, which if you get straight.
And that is the flip side of mid laners that aren't used to playing in top lane. You take one step too far and you're just cooked. Finally able
Literally.
to get that turret. That should go. But
showing.
oh, that's close to a solo. If the next Q can find that ult might hit. Is that? Ooh, that was almost lethal right there. And now bot lane. This makes the map really difficult because this is really good tempo now for AMI. Because they can set up for the dragon while Bradley has to come back with TP, and now he's got a wave in his tower that he has to deal with first.
And put some pressure on a CTG
As well. Strike kind of just having to sit there.
Control kind of split in the
I think
bottom
AMI has a
circles.
better setup, but
To mid secured
they're
by
gonna have to
Citadel.
kind of take the
AMI
fight now. I don't
not
even know if they
involved.
realize they have the better
Nice
setup.
Blue ward there from Array. That's a lot of much needed info.
Also,
for
shout out to
Citadel.
Baz, he
AMI,
graduated
not connected
very
with that,
recently.
which might be under threat.
I
mean,
don't know if you know the
Skarner
story.
reach.
I'll tell you it after
Wow.
because we're already fighting.
Okay.
Ooh, Tempered Fate's good.
Nice. Oh,
Oh,
no.
the
Oh
impale.
my goodness. But they're stacking now. The trade back is too much.
Jeez.
It's crazy Mel's even standing there to me.
It's the Impale Equalizer combo.
I don't mind the idea of
I was kind of thinking about that in the champ select. I just thought it would have been harder to actually land, but no, when AMI is going forward at you, it's really easy to get Impale.
I think, like, AMI wins fights when it's not a quick fight, and I think they're trying to take kind of quicker fights a lot of the time. Like, they went to go in that one with like Retro walking up like that, but I think if you just take that kill and kind of you have the dragon at that point, that's 3, and you're fighting a player up, like,
The lead starting to mount in favor of
I just think that's not their win condition to play those fights faster. I think that's better for the Skarner for sure.
But AMI is live on the line, gonna have to go to that promo relegation.
Retrozing's gonna have to deadlift this team right now.
While, it's been on the
They play well when they play with space. When they're like
Yeah,
jumping
that's-
forward, and as you said, like not getting quick kills.
Well, I think I was saying that in a much less intelligent, like
Yeah.
game knowledge kind of way. But yeah, like when they're the ones trying to take the fight, it feels a lot worse than when they're like holding the space with the Mel and the
Yeah.
Varus. It seems hard to get like, and even if you walk too far, you get caged. Like, I think they were able to get the better setup, but I think they kind of let it go a little bit.
The 1K gold lead getting close to 3 items.
This is a scary point for the Rumble. Bloodletter's Curse is complete, and so if that Impale Equalizer combo lands again, like
Yeah,
those are guaranteed kills as long as Impale
no one
lands.
on their team is living that. I don't
Yeah.
think it's not even close, and
Citadel, the fact that Stray and Griffin are doing this.
there's a lot of pressure towards top as well. Like if they're not careful, they might get picked here. I feel like I've seen similar things happen
Yeah.
before. Like they're more than happy to take a little bit of space and
Some good
in the
deja vu.
jungle.
Stray's played out this game very well. I want to see that continue.
But the only problem though, and what AMI is really hoping on, is still the Yorick bot, because getting space, forcing a little bit of pressure to be given up, because the Yorick is doing a lot, and I like that, but on the flip side, he hasn't really done anything in fights yet either,
Yeah.
so I guess that's the trade-off, but
3 items are right around the corner, especially for
Cloud
Ray.
Dragon, isn't it?
And the Ezreal really comes online.
That's what we didn't mention. They stopped the dragon stacking, which was huge for Citadel.
Yeah.
They're still looking for the side lane pushes. They're going to get resets out now as well. Still a while till that next dragon. They were stopped.
And also, I mean, the York's not even up
The hope still
like CS you would expect if you've been side laning, and you at least be up money or like farm, but
That gold diff is brutal.
he hasn't been able to get value in the side really or in the fights, and that kind of makes the side lane even harder to play into, like you mentioned with the Bloodletter's curse and stuff. Like, you could see the fight actually going both ways. Good Eve, like, solid damage. But AMI, I think,
What are we doing there, huh?
this is an interesting kind of setup. This is just a weird.
I feel like Kill saw the rebuttal go down and be like, I'm trying to wait time now.
It's like, let's go. I was like, okay. Didn't know we were taking a fight yet. Like, wasn't ready. Guess that was probably the angle, was that they wouldn't be ready. But
Oh, that's kind of what I was bringing up earlier. Remember I was saying junglers swapping to supports. Kill is a role swap as well. Used to be a jungle. We knew him for the longest time as a jungle, and only recently he's switched to a support player. Which I think sometimes, like, yeah, the game knowledge is there. Like, jungle support are probably the most macro-intensive roles you could play. But then you have to learn, like, the matchups, what the champions do, and I think that's where Kill's kind of lacking sometimes.
I also think, like, it is also a good swap just because you also don't have to worry about farming and stuff. It's like it's like alternative kind of ways that you get money and value. So
yeah,
I think for the most part, it's probably like an easier swap for jungle to support than almost any other role to any other, other than like mid to top or something, right?
Or honestly, mid to support is one of the goated swaps.
That is true. I feel like that, yeah, I actually feel like that's one that you hear about quite a bit, especially because the champ pool can be similar too.
Give me more mages and support. Where are my supportal sticks
The
at?
thing is, like, I still kind of like this though from AMI, where it's like you're weaker, but like the fact that you're just taking this space and making it more difficult to walk in is like kind of a good thing, because I feel like you want a really, really, really long fight if you can, because it just seems like you're kind of gonna, if you take a fight, it's just not gonna work out with your York trying to play somewhere else. But the charm Bradley got is finally gonna take him down despite the flash, and now all fight just brewing.
We've learned the rule: stop going after the Mel, go after the virus instead.
Someone's killable on the team, certainly, with all
What's Griffin doing
that
here?
lockdown. I like this wrap, zooming in. Slow actually lands, and
Impale
that's
up?
so unfortunate. It has to flash because of the slow.
Doesn't end up finding Retrozing, who will make it out alive for now.
Yeah, even though Impale was still up there, no wonder why Griffin was going hard.
Feels like it kind of got a strangle on most of the map, though. Like, you want to have the split push, and it just still feels like that's not even really been a factor. Like, tier 1's taken on the side lanes, but you're not really winning the sides, and you're also not really winning the fights. It's kind of difficult to even win anything, I feel like.
And they're taking Dragon, so Dragon stacking goes to Citadel now. This is the best RBO can really do in this situation. Shove in the wave, take a plate, go next.
Hopefully not go next game quite yet. Hopefully just go next fight, but
it's getting close to that
difficult,
area,
like you
man.
mentioned, yeah, because they're gonna. I mean, if they get 4 Cloud Dragons, like, and the Soul, it's gonna be insane business. And Retro's still ahead money, but he's not really ahead of like the lobby on money. He's just ahead of his own team on money, essentially. So
for him as well. Things are starting to look a little dim.
Has a lot of damage, but I feel like they haven't really taken. They've taken a couple of fights that they want, and it just feels bad to lose those, because it's hard to get fights that look good when you're down.
That's a different conversation, but for now, that is a big focus. And
I don't know, I'm just looking at the gold leads. And the one that's always going to scare me is Rumble having a lead. He's getting close to Hourglass finish, which means that's when you can start playing like an absolute maniac. And like, the common thing you do, right, is just you run in with Flamethrower on and you press Hourglass. And you still get to DPS while you're golden.
Well, he's so far ahead right now that a lot of the things that make him a little bit weaker at this point in the game don't really apply too much. Because that level 17, when you're this far ahead, like, like normally it's kind of difficult to get to a spot where you want to fight, but now it's easy to get close when you have this kind of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. How do we rescue this man? How do we? It's a mission impossible.
Oh, what an ult! Hits 4 players and marks them all with the slow. Actually not going too far, almost catches Griffin on the way out with the Mel ult, but honestly surprised that they didn't team wipe there after that ult. That equalizer was insane.
I mean, Bio's dead. 30 seconds. Another great ult by Stray. Dropping that on the match.
Yeah, Stray.
I mean, that caught everyone.
To be fair, Stray used to play pro. Riley giving us a kiss over on the broadcast. We'll pull you on camera, Riley. There's another spot on the couch.
I got told explicitly that I'm not allowed to pay.
Why?
They don't trust me on a broadcast.
But they trust Sam.
Hey, I advised against it. What can I say?
He doesn't work. He doesn't work here. He's a special case. You have too much responsibility, Riley. You gotta stay composed at all moments. Much like AMI has to stay composed to find a way back into this game.
The segue. The Phillips Norelco segue.
Don't fall into the promotion relegation zone as a series loss to AMI. Again,
I think that mission might be impossible. Which is another segue because AMI stands for Apex Mission Impossible. Not as good when I have to explain it though.
And it feels like more impossible than a lot of games where the gold lead is a lot more. It just doesn't even feel like they have a way to even take a fight. Like, oh, actually dodging the tidal wave kind of buys a little bit of an opening, but I mean, are you gonna take this with no vision? Like, it just seems like they're kind of getting choked out, you know? Like but the vines keep growing. Like, it's not gonna get any better. No one with shears is coming through that door.
Alright, what's the answer here? So we're pushing the bottom lane, Tarbrio. That can still be matched.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's not bad. You might get the turret before the Baron goes down. You need to get them off for as long as you can, though. What a dodge from Bradley. Oh, TP from the flank. They want this fight. They're gonna go for it.
Oh, I think they get Bradley here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, the equalizer.
Equalizer, one shot catches it. And they don't want to go for the fight. Like, again, what does that even really do? Like, they're just gonna turn right onto the Baron, and now you're taking the same fight, but it's worse.
Oh,
I mean, Bradley backed, so it's the TP back, though it's still gonna be a 4v5. They've got to go now.
Rebuttal.
Catches on the way back.
Okay, that's impaled by itself. No equalizer, but oh, yep, there it is.
Low. That damage is insane from the flamethrower, and
goodbye, Maiden. RB is maidenless.
I guess they're trying to catch the mid-wave, stall out something, but I think that's about all it's going to be. Another beautiful catch. Gets the flash, almost catches him through the wall, and I don't even think you can escape here.
RBO, run. Run, RBO.
I don't think he's going to get out. He's dodging pretty well, but...
Run, RBO, run. No, Bow's in the wrong direction.
Oh, another ult! Another ult! He gets it back in the same... Okay. Okay, well, I can't hate on it too much because I did say they want the fight to be long.
Yeah.
So it's like, if the fight is long enough that 2 people on your team died at different Ezreal ults, it was a long fight, but it wasn't going to get any better. Like, it just... I think that one was almost kind of just bad no matter what. I mean, it was perfectly played by CTG. Nothing... They played that literally about as good as you could expect, other than Bradley maybe getting away with it a little bit there.
They get the jungler, which means that you can pull Baron again.
Snipe.
That's two shot barrage kills in one fight.
Baron should have gotten to 7k without Varus or Mel throwing multiple rounds.
Yeah, like, I think the Bartle that we had at the start, I would have liked it a little bit more if it was on Baron while Bio's coming in with the Pantheon. To actually buy time for AMI to set up. Going after Bradley, like, Bradley's going to Spirit Rush out.
Yeah.
He's going to do that no matter what. So, I don't think that was the target there. And even then, like,
Oh, here we go.
I do think they're okay. Now they're doing what I was asking for.
Tempered Fate hits.
Feeling a little bit antsy
Oh,
here.
what a find though, and you can't get out. Damage is gonna be
Oh,
so
bio.
insane. Just burns in the reckoning.
Oh.
And it's looking like
This is game.
Watch, but this is just about it. Now there's nowhere for you to run.
getting another kill on the retros.
RBO trying to get out, but it's all just a formality now. Felt like this one was done about 10 minutes ago, but I think it's just about to be finished. And really, honestly, to be honest, that's how serious I am. Griffin played out of his mind this game. Like,
Yeah.
really insane game from Griffin, especially with us kind of doubting the Skarner a little bit. I thought maybe there would be better picks, but I mean, he made it look great. And I think that was kind of what took this one over. It was so hard to walk up and contest anything when he was that strong late and really just taking no damage.
So crazy that he plays for Boise State Val too.
Shout out. That was a convincing one, despite, I mean, looking at the gold graph of that one, you would think it was more competitive for longer than it was.
Yeah.
And I just think it was just almost impossible to really find an angle back. Like, how do you even take a fight? Like, it's just so, it's just really difficult.
I think it's a dragon fight, right? Because that was the one where they decided to hop in to try and get Griffin, and they got impaled into the equalizer again.
Yeah.
It was like what we were saying earlier. You have champions that work well with space. So just create space and make it hard for Griffin to step up. You chunk him out, he can't go in with that impale, or else he risks going down.
Yeah.
But when they would just like jump up front and get right on top of them, it was just it was just doom and gloom.
Like, I think you maybe win a fight if everyone like started half health.
Yeah.
But you definitely don't if everyone starts full health, you know, and
But you have the ability to do that. You have a Mel and you have a Varus. They're great at
they're
kind of artillery, right?
But and especially with Retro getting such a lead early, like
Yeah, Retro was doing fantastic that game.
it seemed crazy that I mean, past those 3 initial ones on Bradley got 1 more kill for the rest of the game. Like, it was like there might have been a way to get something more out of that.
Yeah, that was an incredible game by Griffin. I'll let him have that. Griffin's another player who does have pro experience. He used to play on CLG back in the day. I think it was like 2019.
I recognize his name for sure. So
He used to go by Wiggly, and then he switched to Griffin.
Wiggly.
Yeah.
I think Griffin might be. It might be a better name, but it has less soul.
No, so
soul than Wiggly.
you definitely recognize the name because there's 3 Griffins in League of Legends. There's the FlyQuest Griffin.
No, I might be.
There's this
yeah,
Griffin and there's
maybe I'm
some like
mixing 'em up.
streamer Griffin as well.
I feel like it's kind of a popular name. Like, I feel like there's some names that are just like that like people just like pick.
Yeah.
Like just lots of people have that name.
Like apparently Koss. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Viper, like the name Viper, like
Viper as well. Yeah.
even in Valorant, it's not as much pros, but like everyone is named Mochi, and like yeah, in Val, like literally everybody that's their name, or like Killua, from like he's like.
Yeah, because we've had a NA Viper, we've had a KR Viper.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a very common one.
And I was thinking there's also like I think there's a
Viper the Ancient.
I think there's a Val player that's named Viper as well, so
I believe
just like everybody apparently can't get too creative, man. Everyone's too afraid to get clowned on for their name that they won't pick one that truly speaks to them. And I think kind of says something about society in general, doesn't it? You know, where it's like this is supposed to be like your expression. It's like the name that you get to pick for your gaming, but like people are sad they don't want to pick something that truly represents them because they're afraid to get clowned.
You got a good story for yours.
I know. Well, I mean, I didn't even pick mine, I guess, just because my dad's Xbox Live like gamer tag in like 2005 when he first made it was Slick Roads. So carrying on the legacy, making it like the family name, the family gamer tag.
My son will be Slick Roads as well.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see. It's gonna mess up the Wikipedia, but we'll see.
Slick Roads, father of Slick Roads, father of Slick Roads.
Well, yeah. It's LeBron James Jr. I don't know how that works for esports though. Play on this. I gotta start working out and keep my reaction speed so I can play on the same team.
I mean, people say like LeBron and then Bronny, so it would be like Slick Roads and then Slicky.
Slicky is crazy work. I would not want my son to have to be called Slicky.
I don't know, there's weird connotations with that name, and I don't exactly know what they are, but it just feels weird.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like a word kind of like moist, where it's just like, Slicky.
Oh, moist just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I think a lot of people say that for sure.
Moist.
Never had that much of a problem with it, but it's like, I feel like some people really do not mess around with the moist.
Moist. There's a funny story. There's a player who played for a TSM, played for their tier 2, and then he had a short stint on their tier 1 squad, but when he joined the scene, he went by the name Anime Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, and everyone loved the name. He was a pretty good player too. Then when getting pulled to TSM, he like started to have all these worries where he's like, oh god, I want my family in the crowd cheering Anime Girl.
Yeah.
So he ended up changing his name to Seoul, like Korea.
Okay.
No. It was literally just Seoul. Never mind. But yeah. But he was influenced by like not wanting to be called Anime Girl if he were be on stage.
Yeah. It definitely happens. I feel like you definitely notice it for the most part. Like as players get better, like the names get a lot more like one English word.
They start to get serious.
Yeah, like hope.
Hope.
Like gesture.
Yeah.
Like
Faker.
like stuff like that. Like especially like
Smash.
Yeah. In other countries, especially in Korea, that's like one English word has like aura to them, so that's why they go with like faker. And
ambition.
Stuff like that. Yeah, like stuff like it does have aura, but I think in America and Europe, I feel like I see a lot of plays on people's like actual name. Like that's the stuff that I feel like I see the most. Like just saying off the top, like Tarek, like his name is just Tarek. Like Tens, his name is Tyson, right?
There's another fun fact. Kangas the caster. His last name is Kangas, but he used to go by the name Sir Buttkick. Okay. And Wright literally asked him to change it. That was a sad day. That was a sad day for rebranding.
Yeah,
Sir Buttkick's a good name, man.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I don't. Well, the one rule thing, or with the names that I don't understand in CLOL is like you're not allowed to have your name be a derivative of like a champion name. And I always think that's a very interesting
silly.
one. Like, if you named yourself like Timo Gamer 27, that's like not allowed. You're not allowed to have just a champion name. And I wonder if that's maybe just for clarity for like how they keep records and stuff. Like maybe people will be like, what? You know, like this guy. Oh, like Timo was playing Timo? What? You know, like.
Well, my name's literally Timo.
But I kind of I like a lot of those puns. I think for the most part they can be really funny. So I don't know. Maybe they're thinking of like slander ones, and they're like, oh, we don't even want all these. But
I could tell you there was one player who had. I know two players who had very controversial names and had to change them. Can't say it on stream. Contractually obligated not to say it. It was pretty bad. Names. And I mean, their names now are better. I'll tell you the players. One was named Prawley, and another is named Mayo. I won't tell you what their originals were. You look those up on your own.
The Googlers, those who Google. I'll check it out. Yeah, I don't know.
Sneaky was another one, actually. You know Sneaky, right?
I do.
Yeah, Sneaky was another one who had to change the name.
Not surprised.
I don't think that one's as bad. It was Sneaky Castro.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not super. I've played against some pretty crazy ones recently. So like, not pro players, but like anytime. Sometimes I'll load it up and I'll be like, man, we've got some interesting individuals on the planet.
Oh, you mean like when we are on Overwatch and we have to say my dog died a million times?
Yeah, like definitely along those lines. Like, whoa, like what are we doing? I think League players have solid names for the most part. I feel like a lot of the time they're just like strange. I don't know how to say them. Like, I feel like Valve players have just the weirdest names in general, where it's like, why did you even pick that? Like that's just like unintelligible, or something like that. And then the League, like I feel like they have solid ones that are maybe like a bit highbrow. You know, it'd be like a French like 10-syllable word.
Do you know Skara's origin of his name? I believe it's when he played Counter-Strike, but I remember the old name. It was Scarred for Life. We just shortened it to Scara to be a little bit more tame.
That is funny. Well, like,
I like those stories.
a lot
so
of that
much.
stuff kind of happens over time. Like, no one really calls me Slick Rhodes. Like, if they just say Slick. And I'm like, what the heck, man? You got to say the full name. Like, you have to say the government.
Yeah.
That's what I work for.
It's like mine.
That's what I play
I usually
for.
get called Des most of the time.
It's like, what the heck? Like, I didn't pick that name. That's not the name that I picked.
I had another one where dude couldn't pronounce my name, so he just called me Big D for the longest time, and that was an interesting one.
I feel like that's unfortunate. Like the only initial that doesn't really work for, because we call Jonathan Big J, but
J.
it just feels different when it's that, you know.
Yeah,
It just feels different.
Big Z.
Yeah, like that sounds like okay, Big Z. I'll take it, but.
All right, game number 2. I'm starting to feel
Finally
like this
hit
is a 2-0 one.
I agree. I think the only thing I could possibly like say as a rebuttal would be like there was a very solid amount of time where it really felt like they could win with the Mel and just take the space.
Yeah.
And then like eventually CTG just seemed like they couldn't really like it just like hit a moment where like they felt different kind of. Like I don't think that I think they could have played it solid, but I think they just got to a point where they're like, oh, like we don't do as much damage, like we're just playing completely different now. And I think once they hit that, it was kind of over. But I thought they had a pretty solid moment where AMI probably could have won that. So if they were able to hold on to that, or like even those couple fights where it's like, oh really, like that happened, like even like that top gank, like whoa, like that's what happened there, is like they line up and get stacked in like in a rumble, you know. Like,
I think that's one of the times where you have to, like, as a team, come together and be like, what's our win condition? Like, what are we looking to do with this composition that we drafted? When are we strong? When are we weak? And that kind of fell through in that game, unfortunately. I'm going to keep saying create space, create space, create space. Having Pantheon jump forward and everyone else try and follow up onto his corner is not creating space.
Kind of glad to see a couple of these picks out already, just because I feel like that was a very just strange game, like in terms of how it played out, like a very non-traditional one. And I think like, I mean, it might be a good thing or a bad thing for AMI potentially to just get a different look just at the game in general. Like it felt like they were almost kind of in their own heads a little bit later in that one, and I don't really blame them, because when they did try and take a fight, it never really worked out.
Yeah, so AMI are 1-7 right now. So relegation is looking very likely for them. I think they have one more game after this. No, it's a 10-team league. This literally is the final game. So if they lose this, it's relegation, and you gotta fight back.
Then if they win, it's probably like a bit of a toss-up, I would imagine, with how the rest of the games go.
Yeah, if they win, there will be 3 teams with 2 wins. And then it depends, like you
have to do tiebreaker and stuff.
Your fate's kind of out of your hands, and you're just hoping for those other teams to lose their final games.
Yeah, and that's kind of not a great spot to be in, but it's what you can hope for at this point.
Just hear Chipotle talk. So.
they did ban the Vi out, which kind of shows that you were kind of right thinking about it, as it was on the table. They know to be aware of it.
Okay, Seraphine's found a way. Is Karma available? Yeah. So B1 Karma might be the angle here. No, Oriana's up. I didn't even think about that. So now you take away the Karma. Yeah, Oriana has the highest presence in the league right now. So most banned, and every time she's up, almost nearly always picked.
Very interesting. Oriana seems like
Oh, you gotta go Karma. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
That combo is disgusting.
Zhao Karma. And I mean, Karma even combos so well with so much more stuff. Like being able to combo it with the jungler is like just a bonus, I feel like, because of how good she works with a lot of things.
Well, Xin Zhao just loves enchantresses. Like, you give Xin Zhao Lulu, Xin Zhao happy. You have Xin Zhao Karma, Xin Zhao very happy. Seraphine, Xin Zhao very happy. Just anything that can make Xin Zhao run in your face faster. Xin Zhao big happy.
Interesting to see a Trundle come out. I think Trundle's interesting, but felt like I don't know. Like he to me reminds me quite a bit of almost what a Yorick does, and it has a bit more just things you can do with like the rock and stuff.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really do a lot, you know. Like he's a very interesting character. Like in terms of team fighting, he's just kind of a hard character to play around.
I think the thing here is like, hey, you can't take a tank. We have Trundle, so you're not gonna have a true front line. If you do take a tank, then Trundle is going to be big. Like, if Leona gets picked up, Leona with W, Trundle ults that, that is the tankiest Trundle in the world, and is going to run you down pretty easily. Also, what Trundle provides is good dueling. Trundle is one of the best duelists, because every time you Q, you steal their AD. So, it makes it hard for them to fight back against you. But otherwise, like, I don't know. I got to see how some of this draft does pay off, because like the Senna throws me off big time. I have not seen much Senna. This is weird.
Well, yeah, and if AMI, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna go for like one of the weirder strategies where you play it with a tank, like as the support, like potentially something like that, because that is a pretty weak.
Yeah.
Like bot lane in terms of just HP, like if you're able to get on top of them, Smolder and Karma don't really want that at all, and like that's like a lot of damage, to be fair, potentially with the Orianna. If Orianna gets big, Smolder's not gonna have a very fun game. And like as you mentioned, I think the Trundle will have a lot more consistent kind of 1v1 power than the Yorick did. Like I think kind of no matter what, Trundle will be doing something, you know. Like, I think Yorick's a little bit different, but I think the Trundle will be a bit better in team fights. As AP Mage is banned out.
Yeah, they're going after Bradley's pull pretty hard there. Okay, so Citadel. Okay, they already have the Karma, so this pretty much guarantees. I think AMI might go Leona next. I'm not sure. So Leona's good peel and good catch onto a Smolder.
Everyone's really weak though. Like, I wonder what it would be. I just want to. I don't even have comments. I just want to see what they pick.
Yeah.
Because this is like, at least for CTG's team, they could do like this game could be over in like 20 minutes, or it could be a crazy one, you know.
Okay. I was looking for engage, and that pretty much satisfies that. It's a ball delivery as well, right? You can just run at them, jump in with what's it called, like the entrance.
Well, and I think what's so good about it too is like it's not as committal as a lot of the other engage characters, where it's like Nautilus, once you hook in, you're like in there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like Rakan, you're allowed to play a little bit more back with the Senna if you want, but like also if you know you're stronger, you can just take the fight into the Smolder. Like I think it's a good pick. And then who do you think's jungle? Do you think Trundle jungle, Jack's top, or Jack's jungle, Trundle top?
Jack's top.
Okay.
Yeah, Trundle jungle. Trundle. It just feels miserable to play that in the lane.
Interesting if they would GP though, because this would be that would be that does make a lot of sense. I was like, Gragas isn't really gonna get caught too easily by Trundle. Definitely could get caught by Trundle potentially, but I think I'm excited to see how Bradley plays Azir, given that. I mean, it sounds like he has really great mechanics and is used to playing like different lanes. I think Azir is probably one of the highest just like ceiling characters in the game when it comes to if you're really great mechanically, but I don't know how much time he has played on. I don't know if he's played it in top and stuff. Like Azir is a difficult character, so
yeah.
Especially, but it would be cool to see Bradley kind of have a really good game after he started out slow last game, and even just starting slow. Like, I think part of the reason it was so easy is because the rest of his team won pretty hard.
Yeah.
But like late game, like, he didn't really die again. And he had a lot of times he was like, whoa, like, he just barely got out. So it seemed like maybe even, like, it's funny to say, but, like, he just kind of had, like, the limits a little off. You know, he's like, oh, I thought I could get away with that. I can't. But, like, now I got it a bit more refined. But Azir will be kind of difficult to play. Especially Jax has the point and click like stun is just so good here. Like, I really like Jax as a pick here. Like, it's going to be difficult to play into Gragas though. Like, that's that matchup is just terrible for Jax, but later game, like, you'll be able to lock down quite a lot of stuff.
And I think you really did need a fighter to be drafted, mostly because, like, if you're taking Senna, you're going to be lacking a bit of damage really early on. Like, Senna scales super well, but her early game, I just hate playing through a Senna early game. It's like one of the most anti-fun things. That's why, like, when Senna was popular, a lot of it was like Tom Senna.
Yeah.
And the whole reason for it was you were undiveable because you would just sustain for days, and it was like the hardest thing to break through. So you can just focus on your other lanes.
Yeah.
Being able to get ahead. So I don't know. It's interesting.
I think that's definitely a bit of the angle, but I guess the only problem is Smolder is okay with that too. Like, Smolder's not going to be upset with.
Like, I just want to keep getting stacks.
Yeah, like, I think they'd perfectly be okay. Or I think CTG is more happy with just pushing this one. You know, like, given that they already have the advantage, it's like, yeah, okay, let's just go late. Let's see. You know, like, I think they'd be okay with that. So.
Really abuses this rune.
I don't know, I feel like if you're going to take Senna, if you're going to take Rakan, why not just go the Lovers duo and take Xayah?
Yeah. I kind of agree. Like, I don't know why Senna's better than just a normal ADC there.
I don't know, we'll see. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. And there's a hidden tech that Baz is on top of.
Also might just be for the range, you know? Like, just hope that you can get enough souls to where you can kind of just play towards the back and let your two fighters kind of take over and peel a little bit for the Orianna. Like, just more of a supportive kind of style of the ADC, but I think it's going to be a weird, it's going to be kind of a weird one for sure. Like, as already, I mean, it looks like Jax is holding up pretty well into this lane, because I think early levels are still pretty difficult. Like, winning the early levels is important.
I know the bot lane, this is pretty much as expected. Karma, her base damage on Mantra Q is something you gotta respect. It is so high.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
you can see it's the damage that has been done already.
And then if you want to use that, you can use it for early push on top of it.
Yeah.
So, like, priority is going to be so heavy into the CTG bottom lane.
The sustain is insane, though. I mean, I feel like no one really would die without a gank here. I don't really see a way that a fight would be resolved with a kill. Just in general, I feel like everyone's going to be full the whole time.
It is the happy to be weak side bot lane.
Oh, potentially, maybe something here. Pillar. Not really anything found. Bradley not sure about the tempo. I understand, but he's going to be able to kind of keep a little bit of an advantage in the lane, as I feel like this is a risky fight. Good weave. Barrier has to come through, as well as the ignite from the Rakan, and now I think it's going to be probably a recall from both sides.
Oh, they want to dive.
Oh, wow. This could be
They want
bad.
to dive, yeah. Okay, barrier flash up. That's nice. But it's still Xin Zhao that's jumping at you. Audacious Charge right away. No flash.
Coming through, and
wow.
Surprise doesn't at least get one, but I think that's almost just kind of the sacrifice you get. Senna falling early, and it goes to Smolder. That's really, really great, because like we mentioned, they'd be happy to push just the advantage to later in the game to other lanes, but I mean, they'll be happy with this, and top lane is looking good for AMI at least, though. Doesn't mean as well as the other lanes, despite that, like, kind of kept up, but first objective is about to pop up soon, and this is an interesting kind of bit of vision.
little couple slaps traded in the jungle. Nothing really gonna go down there.
Would tie them with 2 teams that they lose the tiebreaker to in the head-to-head. So that would also
Definitely would like to see Protoss get out lane more like he's doing right now.
Oh,
Maybe pinch on a Bradley.
ooh, definitely gonna get the flash. Yeah, for
Good
sure.
flash, yeah.
We'll take the flash.
Is Bradley in the mid lane for CTG?
Honestly, it's good to even get the flash because a lot of the time Azir can escape without it.
So nice positioning there by
He's got one of the best kind of movement combos in the game, so it's good
Slide.
that getting his flash out's really nice
That's a lot of
because it makes him
XP.
super elusive when he's able to have it up in this fight. Hold on, no way, Bradley slides in and he's probably gonna get even a little bit more. Oh, gets 6 and the shuffle comes through, gets the double, is traded out, but he is happy as can be after that one, I'm sure. And that puts Bio in an interesting spot. I mean, I think both teams kind of okay with that though. Like I think the only thing I'd be scared of is Bradley clearly showing he
2
can
kills,
move,
yeah.
so he's getting a little bit of a stimulus to work forward. I think he wants to fight this.
He's got the stimmy.
He's trying to get this ult off, but he's just a little, you gotta be careful walking back. Gragas. Gragas lethal is always way higher than you think that it is.
Yeah.
Especially if they're able to hit the combo.
I've seen enough. Oh my god, what's his name? It's like Sleepy Walrus or something like that.
Sloppy walrus.
Sloppy Walrus, thank you.
Sloppy is another word like moist, so it's like,
Sloppy.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 kills to Bradley early. Azir scales well, Smolder scales well, and they're the ones who have all the gold right now. I say that, but like Bradley is at a deficit technically. That's just the way the lane plays out against Orianna. But still, we take that if we're Citadel.
Well, I mean, imagine he didn't have the 2 kills, you know? And like, you're completely okay with that, given that you have an 800 lead in bot, and you're just about to clean up on the first dragon. I don't even think it can really be contested. Like,
Yeah.
so far, pretty much everything I would imagine, like, I'd say has gone to plan for CTG, unless like you're able to solo kill Jax or something. Like, pretty much everything has gone about as good as it could go.
Something that was missing a little bit for the Orianna, so potential in the group to make a big impact.
I like that
Again,
skin.
lane.
It's a good skin. I have that one.
I'm gonna be complaining a lot about the Senna. I still don't see the vision.
I mean, he's farming well at least. He's definitely got a solid amount of gold, like with the stacks and everything. But I don't know. I agree. I think he might need the damage this game. Like we'll see, I guess, how much the Trundle and Jax end up doing. But I feel like if you have both of them to tank, you probably need another kind of damage source, I guess. Feels like unnecessarily safe to me.
I think there's a chance AMI might fight on 3rd Drake. I don't really want to see 2nd Drake until Baz is able to catch up a bit. But at the same time, like you do want to beat the Smolder scaling.
Oh, wow, what a dodge.
Good.
Walks right out of there, and
The flap.
you don't even really want to take a fight either, because just walking up, this is just free space. Can't even really fight back. I mean, the root comes through, but center damage just isn't quite enough. Wow. He's really using the tempo very well. Keel is.
Yeah.
Or Kale, sorry. Kale is using the tempo really well.
It's Keel.
Is it Keel? I
Yeah.
just read it twice. It's Keel.
You got it.
He just knew exactly what he could do there. Just walks up with no fear, and I mean the push is just it's gonna be under their turret almost the whole game. Bradley just got a Nazar's Tooth online, so early item they'd be like, overjoyed to take some sort of fight here.
For sure, and it can be why they grabbed this Rakan just to have that go.
So I think that's Shojin being built first by Array. I don't remember ADC component combinations that well.
Oh, yeah. It could be Triforce as
Or
well.
what was it? Essence Reaver. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
meant.
Not able
Not
to
Shojin.
Wind becomes lightning.
That makes sense.
Will be enough to force AMI off the bot lane. So more advantage for the Smolder and the Karma.
Yeah, this Smolder is going to be off to the races. I think I see 78 stacks so far. I don't have my glasses, so it's kind of hard to read next to the name.
Oh, yeah, it says 78 here. You're right. Good reading. And that's
good read.
that's less than, I guess, maybe you would normally average at this moment, but you're not behind, you know, so it's not like you're going to be really late to getting your stats. Like, you'll still have plenty of gold, so. And like, this is why that matchup is just so impossible for Jax, because as soon as you get your Q back, he has his E back. If you want to jump in, it's just a boop away, and you're never going to win that trade with the sustain. So RBO again just at least gets the grubs for the push in the future, but right now, I mean, this is about the most lopsided I think it'll be.
I think it'll swing in Arbrio's favor as it goes on, though.
Yeah.
Because eventually Arbrio will finish Trinity Force, and if I'm reading Stray's build right, he might go double scaling. So Seraphs plus Rod of Ages, and if you do grab both of those, you might skip the ROA, to be honest, but if you do grab both of those, like, you are basically waiting out quite a bit of time before your build is like fully at potential. So
it's just poor guy. It's not an easy matchup to play. Well, RBO is doing really well despite that. But as time ticks, though, I mean,
400 deficit's just like one small component difference, really.
For sure, but I mean, spent money is spent money too. You know, and a lot of people are saving up for completing items right now, so that money's a little bit more valuable.
This is the part that really does suck, though, because Stray crashed the wave, which means you missed basically almost the entirety of that wave. You're still going to be down CS.
Yeah,
that's still going.
It's almost ballooned. It's ballooned to 500 now. I mean, it's going to cut down a little when he gets this wave, but they've also managed to get so much space too. Like, pushing that, look how much space they've gotten. Like, they're definitely looking to stack this dragon here when it comes up.
You're going up against majority squishies. It's really important you can try and connect on that
backline.
Ooh, Crescent Guard.
As we do see,
pops.
That's a good burn.
Yeah, I mean, that is a really good burn. I wonder if they call to fight it now.
Yeah, they might be able to contest this. Okay, Static Shiv is completed for Boz, but
they can't get bought in fast though.
It's not the strongest item to have for like going for a mid-game team fight.
Oh, whoa.
Jeez. Okay, good.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh no, Ray's gonna pop off.
Trade back is really good though.
Yeah. And the gold's on Array.
Lucky that Array didn't even get more, because I mean, Array's about to get the turret. Like, you trade that, but
I want to say Bio greeted
jeez, I mean,
in that fight. I think that he should.
It's one kill for what? Yeah, they're gonna get bot turret. They're probably gonna get dragon. Array gets yet another kill.
Shout out to our team behind the scenes.
Actually, I do want to see, was it the Subjugate coming out at a bad time? Yeah, it should be popped right now.
Yeah, we don't see
that is super late.
It gets cast now. I think that's the difference between Bio living and
yeah, it seems crazy that Bio even dies there at all. Just doesn't even seem like they should have enough damage to kill.
It's just the Subjugate being so late.
Right, yeah.
Like, you need to drain all those stats sooner than later, before the Smolder starts whacking you.
And yeah, I mean, when you're a Smolder, it's like, it's just a bonus to even get ahead like this.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even expect to loading in the game. You expect to be behind at like 15, and being almost 2k ahead at 15 is just insane. Wow.
This is growing pretty quickly.
It's going 120, almost 125 is like the first little break point as well, so we'll hit that. Interesting. I think it'll be definitely, I mean, it's going to be pretty much an Arbrio to like flash stun the Smolder at this point. Like, that's kind of your fight win condition.
Yeah, again, I'm not a fan of the Senna, because when you look back at that fight, like, even with the Subjugate being used at a bad time, Senna doesn't do that much damage with the Static Shiv at this point of the game.
Oh,
Give me Zaya. Oh, goodbye.
Well,
Oh, Retro's aim.
Yeah, it's the wrong way.
It's the wrong.
Doesn't matter. It is the right way.
No matter what direction you look, there's death.
Yeah, not really going to find a way out of that one. Really, really well played. And that was a really good setup. Like, diving someone under tier 2 when 5 players are alive is, like, pretty crazy. That means that they set that up perfectly and knew that it was a good play. Like, CTG just, it seems like they don't really make a ton of mistakes for the most part, or at least in this game, but actually this might be one right here, right as I say that. Keel could potentially get caught.
Keel, what are you doing on this side of the map, buddy?
Trying to escape, but look
No
at this
way.
slow, he might get out, no way.
And then you're going to get another rotation of your shield. Pillar of Filth, though.
Uh-oh, I think they might have finally got him.
Oh,
what? Con! No!
Shutdown, that's a bit unfortunate.
Oh, goodness.
That was a shutdown?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, scumbag support.
Going for that sneaky cosmic drive in there.
It's not looking much easier. They're trying to sneak the dragon away in the... Wait, did that even... I don't see the eye. Oh, they know it's not fair, obviously. They can see that the dragon's not in the pit, but... I was like, hold on, they might not know. They know, but I think they might just let him get it. Interesting. I feel like they...
Yeah, they don't have enough map
Yeah, I would say they don't know
vision.
where the Rakan is, I suppose, but...
Took a while to get killed, but they were able
That's
to turn
a
that.
good bluff, essentially, then, to get that dragon. Because that will allow them to stall the game out a bit more, but, like, is that even a good thing? Look at Array's build. He's got Black Cleaver now, so not even an advantage from the Zeeks.
Yeah.
From the... obviously the armor from both of the bruisers as well. So
I was talking to Ernest about this, and he really likes the bruiser type smolder build because, like, when you have a lead like this, staying alive is more valuable than, like,
well, and
having...
yeah, the Black Cleaver gives like 300, 350 HP. Like that can't really be underrated. Like those are the stats that do a lot of work but don't get a lot of credit, like movement speed and HP. Like those are the ones that are actually contributing in the silence.
But now you're a little bit more safe for having the extra stats, and you shred away the armor, so you're doing more damage still technically. You know, it might not be as much damage as, like, what's it called? Full crit smolder, but, like, that's okay. You're perfectly fine with that.
Well, and when you got a lot of stacks too, so much of it will also be on just the burn from the Q. That'll be doing a lot of damage as well.
Yeah. Are we at 125 yet?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the next breakdown.
Yeah, we're at 157 right now.
157. Jeez.
And Moray almost pays for it though, but still able to live. And getting just not so many. Like it's just too easy, man.
Shout out to the moms.
But I mean, they have to take this fight, and Array is gonna have to play this one really carefully.
True.
Oh, the support comes. Bradley, I see this. The shuffle
That's
angle.
a good catch.
Oh no, he
Oh,
actually
maybe it's not a
used
good
it
catch.
a little early, yeah. Well, I thought he was gonna go and flip the team, but they weren't ready for the fight yet. Instead, they're keen to just kind of hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised because I think Array needs to heal up a little bit more before they can take the fight. Because like I mentioned, Jack's E flash ult would probably kill Array.
So here's the moment of truth for Array. On this recall, is he going to end up going Shojin, or is he going to go rapid fire cannon? Because I know Ernest would lose his mind if it's rapid fire, in a bad way.
Yeah, I think rapid fire isn't really that great. It's cool to have the range, but I think you should just keep getting more, just make yourself more and more of a Titan rather than, like, you don't really, it doesn't seem like you really need the range so far on this
He might
one.
be going it though, I see that dagger.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's the worst, but I do like Shojin because it helps you, like, just spam the ability.
It definitely,
fight, you know?
I completely agree, but I think also the thing about RFC is that it definitely makes the game a little bit easier to play if you're Array. Like, you just have to worry a little bit less about your positioning because, like, you're right there, they want him bad, so Rift Herald gets a bit of value, but only 2 plates for the time being. Up to 185 though for Array. He's really caught up to speed on the stacks. He was behind a little bit early, and look at, I mean, he just keeps getting them. They're just letting him stack. Ooh, could die though.
He's okay
no.
being there though.
What is that damage? That was so much. And now he can just turn, and I mean, they're all going for it. Like, so what?
They got out of the shockwave.
Griffin's still alive. And look at
Those flashes were key.
Those are still landing.
And those are stacks too?
He just went to 204 in like the 30 seconds from when I just said it last. Like,
It's smoldering time.
and already, like, I mean, that's another argument against RFC though, because they were just diving him, didn't need the range, and he still just killed everybody and didn't take any damage. So.
Wait, what's Bradley doing all the way on the...
207.
I didn't even see
Wait,
the
what
side
the
lane.
He just took all the bot lane. Didn't even need him for the fight. Oh, this one.
This
Is a more kind of conventional,
Yeah.
like, loss in that last game. At least it's looking like, because AMI, I mean, what do you even do now? Baron's up, and they could get it right now if they wanted to. Well, maybe not right now with the tempo as it is, but like every lane is pushed out. They've got vision in jungle. They're ahead by 6,000. Like, this is difficult now.
I mean, they play with tempo so well. And now it's just miserable for AMI.
Yeah.
I don't know where you really get back into this. Like, your hope... I think your hope is taking the dragon fight if you can get your ultimates up in time. Okay, Proto Belt's completed on Retrozing.
Yeah, I think you gotta one-shot the Smolder, like with the Orianna ult. I think that's kind of really the only way. But you don't have even anything to follow up other than the Jax, I guess. Like, the damage just isn't there, and I think that's, again, the problem with the Senna, like you mentioned. Like, even best case, if Senna hits literally everything, it's just not enough damage. I'm trying to discover. You might be more trouble than you think here.
No.
Oh, I think he's just
No,
caught.
why are you on the side of the map?
Wait, maybe.
No, he's not getting out from this. There's no way. What?
Oh, maybe
Wait, what's going on? How did he...
keep going? I mean, they can't run, though.
That angle was insane.
I think he might take that 1v2. Up top lane, I think the Gragas is just going for it. Trying to... Ooh, but actually might have been ill-advised. Flash! Both sides, and it's used, and now Rakan can't get away!
Not it.
Bradley catches it, and... I mean, you can back, but what's even gonna happen? I think maybe try and get a kill, or I don't know. I mean, if you base, they're just gonna get Baron and walk in. And man, my bio kind of got caught there. Like, it kind of forced the team to overextend to try and help him out.
Like, my word, dude. I think that was their last window of opportunity.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to fight around Dragon is you have both Trinity Force completed. Rocket Belt was just finished, which was a really gold efficient item, so you do get like kind of a boost in stats late. And
just blown up through over the wall.
And then Black Cleaver was done for bad.
Have you seen like the TikTok videos of people that'll like throw the trash can over like the school stall in the bathroom?
Yeah.
That's what happened to Baz there. They just threw the Gragas like blast over there.
He killed someone?
Tough scene. Actually, was able to kill Bradley like right there, but okay. Probably Inhib's gonna fall on both sides. Everyone has to base. And look at the Baron power play.
This bites.
They've already gotten 2K just off the Baron, and they still have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, Rapid Fire is now done for Ray. Surely Shojin next, right?
Imagine maybe even IE or something. Who knows?
Yeah, just full commit damage afterwards.
Yeah, like at this point, 3,000 ahead. Honestly, surprising Jungle has been able to keep even for so long, but I think part of that is Griffin hasn't really needed to do that much in terms of kills. Like, as long as he's just there making the fight even and buying space for like Ray and Bradley, they kind of just do the rest.
Like the changes, right? Like these were changes that the team felt.
And they've set up like, I mean, you can't even walk on this side of the map, or you could potentially die.
I think it's super beneficial to see this.
They're trading the bot lane turret for it, but like okay.
I mean, I think at this point, just any standing gold you can get to try and accelerate. But even then, like, some of the gold you are picking up, like Protoss got to shut down on Bradley from the kill we just saw a minute ago.
Well, Bradley
like, why is it support?
An interesting flank here, I think. Oh, no, he's blocking it, man. Never mind. I think he should flank. I want to see it. But instead, I mean,
we have seen Conviction struggle in the last couple of weeks. So
I think they just base here. Baron just about over. And actually, AMI have a chance, but maybe to take an uneven fight here.
I think you just go for it.
I think
Pull
you
the
gotta
trigger.
go for it.
Pull the trigger, Protoss.
I think it's the only
Pull
way
the
you
trigger.
can try and win this game.
Pull the trigger.
Still at this game. Quick
Okay, goes, hits the charm.
Okay.
Almost blows him right up.
Just gets away.
Oh, and on the flank though, hold on.
Alright, pull the trigger,
Are
Arbrio.
they gonna expect Arbio? I mean, that's good. That's low-key good because they're not back yet. Like, I still think this is your best chance at a fight. Like, I don't think it's gonna get any better, but they actually want Bradley instead. Oh, but he just pushes him out, and the turret is helping the passive turret, and now the rest of the team has a chance to get in on top. And now, if you take this fight, it's not gonna be quite as good, but they know that they've got to. I mean, time is too low. They've got to take something. The turret's just out from under them, and Arbio might even die without getting any value if it keeps going this way. I think AMI trying to play it precise as possible, but I don't know how much longer you can last. Actually, that's a nice clean kill onto Griffin. A little bit of an overstep, and now they want to push it. Bradley potentially could die too. Good stun comes up, and they actually get it. Wait, are they gonna wipe?
They might.
They're going forward. They kind of can cut them off too. Bio's coming around the side.
Array's
Their
still
damage
big, though.
is low. Their damage is super low.
Array's still big.
An Array, I mean, this could be a clip for Array. Oh, misses the W. Now he gets dove on Flash. Coming back. Oh, uses the Q and no. The bite runs through. And now a chance to clean up. They get money and hold on. How has this happened? They just got 4 for nothing, down 10,000 gold in base. My bad, you can take the fight however you want because you clearly got it.
Oh, we needed the hero play. It had to come out eventually, right? And finally.
Oh, uh-oh. No, dodges out. I don't think that would have killed anyway, but...
Yeah, I like the way they collapsed on Array.
That is really important because while they're down so much, this isn't Soul. And that buys them a lot of like respect potentially. Maybe not. They actually just walked directly into the. No, never mind. Well, my bad.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's not usual bio.
It was a valiant attempt, but I was gonna say it bought him a little bit of respect from Citadel, knowing that potentially the fight could go that way. But
oh no, not this play.
Uh-oh.
This is mean.
Hey, is someone in here?
Is
Is someone in here? Chuck it over the trash can.
That's what you were hoping for.
Messed
We call
up.
that an Aaron Judge homer.
All that.
Man, now we're
Really?
officially getting even
All of
further into
that
the game now with these
to
3 items.
cut the deficit to
for almost
6,000.
Everybody on the
Ooh,
side of
big
CTG.
damage.
The
Bradley
lead
is
has been chunked back. It was at almost 10,000.
actually kind of weak, but
Optimistic outlook.
But
Senna scaling.
6,000 gold.
3 items. Serpent's Fang now completed.
So they'll be stacking
I
the
actually do like
Serpent's
Servant's
Fang
Fang as well. I think
Serpent's Fang in the Karm is nice.
especially into Chemtech.
They could be looking to bait it and find some
But-
picks.
I gotta update myself on Serpent Fang stats.
Serpent's Fang in.
I think it just kills the shield, right? Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it
Massive
something
knockup
was
with the
slow,
pressing
but
guard.
never mind. They're
Oh,
actually
is it-
big ultra
give me a good
the
shockwave.
bomba comes through, and that's just gonna clean it potentially. I don't know if they can get anything back the other way. 3 alive, but they only trade out 1. They catch the Gragas, but potentially that could be enough to prevent them from going through, but they're going straight onto Baron, and
No, that's just Baron.
I don't think there's anything that they can do to prevent that.
The gold lead's still a gold lead. And, jeez. Some of the way this fight's going off, I did not see Shockwave used, but it was. And that's really concerning, because I imagine it just got sombreroed somewhere. And that's like one of the worst feelings as an Orianna.
Yeah.
Like, the idea is there, right? You get Rakan to go in, charm everyone, they're all grouped up, and it's an easy Shockwave. But we're just never seeing that Wombo combo come together. I think a lot of that is like, Bradley's on Azir, so Emperor's Divide will push away the Rakan.
Yeah.
Crescent Guard pushes away Rakan. Explosive Cast pushes away the
Well,
Rakan.
if Trundle gets pushed away, you can't do anything about it. Like, Jax can jump and stuff, but there's just really no mobility on the team other than Jax jump and Rakan jump. Like,
Yeah.
they just can't really get around as quick, and it makes it quite a bit more difficult because They're now looking to just pick up all the inhibitors, I think, get rid of all the turrets. This one almost seems like a formality to me.
Yeah, you're right about Infinity Edge, though.
Picks it up just for the damage, and he's doing so much. He's at like about 330 stacks. No. I mean, you can see, we'll watch if he gets one of those rapid-fire Qs. It's probably going to be chunking. Maybe. I'm trying to look for it.
Give me one. Give me one.
No, come on.
Watch it splash onto the whole team.
Always love to see it.
Where's the Ray going?
I don't know, just looking for the other inhib. They're really splitting up here. They left Bradley alone. But he just pushes him out, and like I said, they can't get to him now. They don't have movement. They're trying to get the flank, though. Jax could potentially go so big with the E. Maybe flash. Oh no, just settles on the Jin Zhao, and the ult's gonna push it away. At least he still has the engage, though.
Shockwave's still up, too.
I'd say that's worth. Potentially, they could catch Bradley again, maybe no. Oh, actually, what a pillar! He's gonna fall back right into bio, but no. They're just making sure not to step too far forward, and they don't really have to leave the base. I think, is that a TP back? Yeah, Bradley can just TP. It's just a free reset.
The quickness is up. Shockwave's up. Give me the wombo. AMI, give me the wombo. Protoss, now's your time. Step up. Step up.
Oh no, it gets bumped! It gets bumped away! The belly's too strong! Oh. He has to try and go for it soon. He has the flash. I mean, you gotta go for it. The rest of the team has been cut off, and now it's a 5v4 until the flank can come in. They're gonna get the turrets soon. They can't go out like this. They've gotta hit a combo.
That's game.
Go for something.
They go out with a whimper.
Go for it. No, it doesn't hit anything.
Wait,
oh
he's
no,
down?
the flash doesn't hit anything, and now the fight is just only gonna be the way of Citadel. Bradley getting one. Array, of course, damage coming through, and it's just gonna be a nice little Nexus explosion. Wow, Citadel. I feel like AMI, like, they proved that when they waited for the push, that they were like for that window, like, you can't critique them on that. They won down 10K. They won like a fight and didn't lose a single player and killed 4. But like, I wish that they just went for something there. You know, like combo, I just think Citadel, when you're like, they were playing so mistake-free that whole series, in my opinion, of like, they weren't letting AMI, they were making them go earn the fight. They weren't gonna
Protoss go in.
They weren't gonna let them win off like macro mistakes. They were like, if you want to beat us, you got to beat us in a fight. And AMI just didn't seem like they're really willing to take a lot of, like, even like I was begging for the Jax flash. It doesn't come through for like 3 fights. Then right at the end it comes through, and at that point, even if it hit 5, it's like, you got 3 inhibitors, 10 super minion waves. Like, I think just the.
I would like to see if Protoss had his flash up, because if he did, the idea is you do the quickness, you flash onto Xin Zhao so he can't use the Crescent Guard fast enough. He's already charmed, and then you just pray for the shockwave of a lifetime. And instead, what we got was Protoss go in. Protoss meets the thick wall of meat that is a Gragas.
Well, and it's interesting, and I'm not super surprised almost to hear about the standings kind of sitting the way they are with a lot of ties kind of towards the bottom area, because it just felt like for Citadel having one more win in the NACL, like, that did not feel like a close game really ever. Like, it felt like, I mean, you look at the gold difference, they didn't even really let, like, that 5K. It's like, I would feel comfortable riding my skateboard down that. You know, like, I'm not even falling. I'm not, like, the wheels aren't even hitting the ground and skidding. Like, it's just a normal roll. Like, you just gotta, I think, get out a little bit earlier, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was about what the last game looked like, too.
Who's MVP for this one? Someone on Citadel. I don't think it's Bradley. Bradley had some rough games and some rough looks.
I mean, both games was like, I mean, the Smolder was incredible. Like, definitely handled that whole game, and
then he was the Ezreal in the game before.
Yeah, with that fight with the 2 kills with the ult, that was That was a good game. So
It might be Array then.
I think it had to be Array, like, or maybe
or
not has
Griffin.
to be, but I think Array would, or Array or Griffin. I think Griffin maybe just didn't stick out as much of having like a crazy lead, like gold wise, but I mean I think he played just really well, obviously throughout the series map wise, and just he did everything he was supposed to do. I just think like, I mean I'm pretty sure Array had almost a 3K gold lead in both games. Like that's very impressive. So I think I would give it to him, but
I want to see what they've decided. They haven't even decided yet.
It is. Yep. Array.
Oh, there it is.
Bang.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. Good
prediction. Call. And I think it makes sense. He just didn't even really make any mistakes. I think part of why it was almost an interesting like.
That's a sick 88.
You know, yeah. And 60% KP is crazy as well. Like with all the CS he was getting. I think maybe just the reason it felt a little bit more difficult to pick an MVP for this game is like it just didn't even really feel like one person had to do too much. Like it just felt more of like a across the board the team was just playing a lot better. So it's like a lot of the time, you know, an MVP can be someone that's standing out where it's like the rest of their team is a little behind and they're super ahead or something, but like Array to me just felt like the cherry on top of like a great series from Citadel. Like it was a great performance. And it was also, I think, just an even better showing just from the team in general.
Do you know the nickname we have for Array?
I do not know.
It is Action Jackson.
Okay. It's interesting you would give that to someone who plays Ezreal and Smolder, but...
Well,
okay.
Well, his first name is Jackson.
Okay. With the action, you know, like, I feel like the action is a bit slower for sure, but... I'm surprised. I think, well, Citadel, it looked like they have one more, right? Because they were 2 and 5 before this. Another 3 and 5. They'll have one more game to play.
I think they have Conviction next. I might be wrong. Let me see.
And so, are they alive for playoffs?
They're still alive, yeah.
Okay, like
But
I don't know,
they're gripping.
They looked great to me. So obviously, like the standard is a bit different when you're just looking at two teams playing side by side, right? Like if they're up against an NRG, like a Winthrop or an NRG, like I mean,
it is Winthrop.
You know,
yeah.
Like, oh, they're gonna have to really lock in for the next week. But
yeah,
to be fair,
Winthrop's look gross.
If anything, well, Winthrop's locked in, right? So like,
I believe
they're
they
obviously,
are. They might
I'm
need
not
one
saying
more.
that they're not gonna like try and win the game, obviously, but like, Citadel will have more of a motivation playing at least. Like they'll at least have that like kind of.
No, actually,
are they not
Citadel,
locked?
This puts them at 3 and 5. Winthrop are at 4 and 4 right now.
Oh, okay.
So they can tie with Winthrop.
Who was I thinking of? I was thinking of Maryville. Sorry, I was thinking of Maryville. I was mixing them up.
Right now, CCG, Supernova,
that'll be a
Maryville,
great
and
game.
NRG are locked in.
That'll be a really great game then, because is that just winner in, loser out?
It might be, because I know the way it works is the head-to-head is based off like the tiebreaker is based off head-to-head. So if they're the only two teams tied and Citadel have beat Winthrop, then they just instantly
if Citadel won, it would be 4-5 both teams, and Citadel won. So that would be a winner in, loser out game, and I mean they earned their chance to do that from playing this one, and they looked really great. So.
Oh man, this is getting intense.
Yeah, I mean,
final week is next week.
Wow, it's cool to see it being close like that though. Just because a lot of the time near the end of the season, if everyone's locked, it's like just a little less exciting. So that'll be a really fun game. And I also think like I was saying, like Citadel started this game feeling that way.
Yeah.
Like to them it wasn't, okay, well if we win this one, then we're in a win or go home. It's like, no, like we're in a win or go home now. Like if we lose this, we don't even get the privilege of like, and it looked like they showed that. Like, I mean, I almost want to hear the answer to this question.
Let's hear. I can even put it up.
Okay.
We decided to play for ourselves. Stop thinking what the enemy is gonna do, like too much overthink, to be honest. It's more about like what champions we are comfortable and what we are willing to play. And then after we figure out that, kind of the scrims and matches are going better. Even if we lose like last week, we feel confident that we can pull it off.
Now,
I
for
actually
you
like that
personally, I know you're talking about
response
jumping all
because
over
it
the
was.
place here.
I was
How
kind
do
of
you
wondering
keep
what their like
focused in
mindset
terms
was
of what
going
you
into
need
it,
to
knowing
bring
that
to
they
the
were in
team,
that
what you need to bring
situation.
on the
And
day. Like, how do
it
you
was
just
interesting
keep
to
your head in
them
the game?
that it kind of seemed like they
to
were
be honest,
just almost
Some
thinking more
music?
about
Is it like,
like
go outside and,
just
and
make
play
sure
some
we're
ball?
not
Like, what do you do?
going out sad. You know, where it's like we're not
Like,
doing too much.
to be
We're
honest,
not like if we lose, it's going to be on something that we feel like we played our best on, and it's like we're not going to risk our season and like risk the playoffs trying to think about it too hard and like play a spreadsheet, you know.
And now that I have
that's
more
pretty
free
valid.
time, I don't.
Riley's
I
trying to
finished
ruin
my
our stream.
semester in my university, so I have more time.
Congratulations.
I think I can.
challenge.
I can actually show
Stay composed.
my level in top lane.
Okay, I appreciate that. And just keeping locked in, I think, is the biggest thing.
I think he's been one
do
of the
you
top
find
talents just
that
yet.
There's a lot of fun in
But he's
the
up
top
there right
meta
now.
right now. I know
Straight played a
getting
really good
used to the
series,
role again,
like-
but do you find that there's some
Straight up.
flexibility there? Were you ever
Straight
scared of the Jax today,
Straight up,
in
bro.
the side lane?
Straight
And how
top.
do
He
you
played a
approach
great
the top
series.
lane in terms of meta strengths?
Top
Like,
lane
at
is
first-
scary and fun
I'm
at the same time. I remember at the beginning of the
First
year,
game,
I was
I
like,
mean,
thank
on the-
God I am
on the
not playing top
Rumble,
lane, 'cause Super was
I
so
would
much
say he was
fun,
probably.
between
I mean,
Nico,
he
Valve,
probably top
these
damage that
champions
game.
just,
I wouldn't be shocked
do
whatsoever.
a
Like,
fiesta all the
played
map.
really well in lane
But
and
then
like.
I see the changes
I mean,
in top lane now. You
he
have
was better
ranges,
side
now you
laning
can
and
have,
team
like,
fighting
South
into the
Yeah.
Yorick, and then
Ignite, and
he
there's
essentially
a
did
lot
the
of,
same
like,
thing the next game. Like, I think he had a
I
great
would say,
series as
like,
well.
in a
And
lot
I mean,
of
he
I would say
he
like.
synced up with
and
Griffin really
I
well
think
in that game.
because
Well, I would
am
say
an
the
old
only
player,
person
I've been playing
that,
this game 13 years, which is crazy.
that even really stumbled like
I
kind of
think
at all was just Bradley
I
in
can
that
pull some
first
champions
game,
that people
and
don't
I mean maybe in that
expect
second
and be
game a
ready
little
for,
bit. Like it seemed like he was kind of the target though. Like they were trying to force that out of him, but I think a lot of it to me looked like just kind of picks that he maybe hasn't played a ton. I guess like.
I'm going to
using
ask
the
you a little bit more
Azerial kind of
personal
in like
question
the
here
wrong
is for you
direction
as a
and stuff
player,
like.
but I know you've been
That's
playing
just
for a
stuff
long
where it's
time. That
like
veterancy
you just
definitely
don't
helps
play that
and kind of
character
guide
a
the ship
ton,
in a lot
like,
of
and I
ways,
get
but
it. So I think
has
like
there been things that you feel like
the
you've
thing to
been
me
able
is
to
if you
accomplish in
have
terms
those
of
good
your own
mechanics,
growth? Yeah, this
it's
play. I know
easier to
moving all over
learn
place
the
maybe takes
matchups
that
and the
focus
champs
off a
than it
little
is
bit,
to
but
learn the
is there something
mechanics.
that you're
So
proud of that you've been able
I
to
think
develop
like
as a player here
it's
this
interesting
year?
though that they talked about comfort
This year,
picks because it
definitely,
looked
like,
to me like
patience.
Bradley
I
wasn't on a
think
comfort
I
pick.
am
So
someone
if
with
that
a lot of
was
anxiety, a lot of
what he
overthinking, you know?
thought that he was comfortable on, like I kind of almost
between
wonder what they're
my
saying
life
going
and between
forward.
everything,
Like
I
because
knew, for example,
I don't know,
when I
maybe
started
my metrics
super,
just off, but it looked like a
era,
couple.
kinda, again,
Like that matchup, it just looked
I
like a
knew I
matchup he
would
hadn't
need
played
time,
very much, like
and
into the Mel on the
then
Ari.
I was patient enough
You know,
to
and it's like
wait, 1 month
if
to
that
actually
was
be able
like,
to play the role
hey,
again,
just pick
right?
something you're good
And
on. It's like,
then,
oh, I'll
you know,
pick
when
Ari
everything
here. Like I
shifts
feel
and
really
we
good.
decide to put
And
the
like
Valve
that
on
happens.
top
Like I
lane, it
wonder.
wasn't one of my ideas.
I wonder if you're just like, well, that was a
I
weird one.
knew
Go
that at
next,
the
or if it's
beginning
like
I
you
was
kind of
probably
look
gonna
into
suck,
that a little
and
bit
I
more.
needed
Because
to
like
be
you mentioned,
patient.
like
And in other,
it seemed like
years,
It's the
it
control
seems like the
ranges.
team kind of
wasn't
expects
able
him to
control that,
carry
I
a
think.
little. Like that's what you were saying. Is like
Now
today it
it's
was not that
just one
way
step at a
really
time,
at all.
and I
Like I
think,
wouldn't say he
I
got
am slowly
carried.
showing
No, like
that
he definitely didn't
I'm
get
still a
carried, but
great
like
top laner.
he was just a good player on a
Yeah,
good team.
no, hey,
Yeah.
it's
Like
been
it
really
wasn't like
awesome
he
to
was
see kind of the development
needed
and
to get
going through
Game plan
multiple
revolves
picks every
around
that
fight.
has been on
Yeah.
the roster. I appreciate
So
you, Stray.
I think that
just
that's a
wanna give
good
you
look
last
for the
chance
team
some
and maybe an
shout-outs.
interesting
Anybody
look
wanna
for
talk
Bradley
about before I let
because
you go?
Probably
mean,
my family, they're
if
watching
he
this, and
plays
my
better
mom
next
especially.
game, I think that they're going to look great in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is right around the corner.
I don't know, it's a
And
tricky
also
one.
that.
Like,
And also shout out to my teammates and my coach.
Again,
and
his performances
everyone
are always
that is
best when he's on
day-to-day, like,
Aurelia
in
and
this.
Akali
We
and a lot
are
of these
doing
champions he's made a career
our
on.
effort,
Yeah.
like, really
And
hard,
so,
we're trying to
with
push
so many
things
like
off,
lane
like,
swaps,
playoffs
obviously it
and
takes time to
Well,
kind
and
of
of
get
course,
used to
the end of the goal is
getting
winning
your reps
everything,
in
so
for
I
like
hope,
control mages
we can show,
specifically, which play more specific to the mid.
Well, the thing to me as well is like
Yeah.
you were just
Development
mentioning
is
how
showing, man.
you
It's
would
a
love
pleasure
to
get to watch
see
you do your thing.
like
Thank you so much, Stray. And I'll be bidding you
AP
goodbye.
somewhere
Now I'm
else so
gonna
that
go
the
ahead
mid could be
and
AD,
bring
and it's
back
like
Yeah.
Cubby,
both
As that is
both games it was AP top, and he still just went double AP lanes.
Yesterday,
Like you had the opportunity to run Aurelia there, and even in those matchups, I don't think Aurelia is. Well, it's kind of tough. Like there's you kind of outrange in both of those, but like I think you had the opportunity to play something like that if you really kind of wanted to.
It was
interesting. It almost felt like a comfort, like kind of like backfire maybe a little, but I think at the end of the day they won the game. So like, but I think it'll be like interesting tape, I guess, to just look at, because I think they made it look pretty easy, but there were a couple times where it was like, hold on, like this fight could really go, but they kind of cleaned up on it pretty quick. So
I think it's something you can still be on the up and up for Citadel though, because especially looking at the previous week of play, it felt like, okay, Bradley needs to perform or this team's going to lose. Now it feels like the rest of the team can perform.
Yeah.
And Bradley can be in the backseat a little bit more. So it's a better look for Citadel overall. But, I mean, that pretty much closes out the day. You got any closing thoughts while we get out of here?
Well, I think next week is going to be very, very exciting. It's unfortunate for
You got the high
AMI
school
that
tournament,
yeah, unfortunate for AMI that they have to go. Oh no, I don't. I realized I have to go back to Texas. I just returned from Texas, but
Really?
I'm visiting my family. So I thought that was a week later than it was, but I'm going on the 15th. So
Oh,
that'll be a
nice.
fun time. But
Nice.
before that, I mean, I'll get to see the end of NACL, which will be
Yeah.
cool. I think that's going to be probably the best matchup of next week. Like the winner gets in, loser
Yeah,
is
the-
eliminated. But
Winthrop, Citadel.
yeah, I don't know. I guess my closing thoughts are make sure you win your lane in your games. It's always what matters at the end of the day. And if you don't, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. It's your jungler's fault. But you have to keep trying as hard as you can. That's my advice for today.
Oh, I hope you have a good time in Texas, man. And,
Thank you.
always a pleasure to have you. Oh, we can get a quick look at the standings
check
and
it
how
out.
they look right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see how close it's getting. If Citadel don't get that win,
Yeah.
goodbye.
Well,
If they do, things are interesting.
Well, and now like Conviction's in an interesting spot as well. Like even CCG's potentially in an interesting. If Winthrop wins and CCG loses, that's another tie. Like I like seeing. I don't know. This is just a good standing. This standings
Yeah.
means that it's competitive to me. Like it's like a lot of the time, if you see a couple teams that are all kind of taking over, all like really at the bubble, like that's just it means that the least competitive. And I like that because I think like we have a lot of conversations about just esports and tier 2 and stuff in general, but
Yeah.
I really like that people. It seems like people have a lot of passion for League here again, kind of in North America. I mean, I think they've always had passion, but like League isn't one of those games where you don't hear people talk about it like in school and stuff. You know, it's not a
At
game
least
that
how
like
they used to. You know?
well, yeah, I'd say it's not like as culturally just popular as a lot of other games, and I
Yeah.
like that people are kind of coming around on it because it's a great game. Like League is so fun, and esports for League, I mean, is like the best esport. Like in my opinion, it's just the best. Like I don't think there's something that really competes with just the complexity and the skill and like the map knowledge. I just like that a lot more people are kind of getting a chance to check it out who hadn't really checked it out before.
Yeah, shout out to Jinxie, by the way.
Yeah, I was
He's
about to
playing-
say like shout out and
playing up some of that revival.
yeah.
But all right, that's gonna do it for the Costream. Zach, thanks for joining. I hope you have a good time in Texas. And,
Yes, thank you.
will you be back for playoffs? Do you know?
It's only until the like 21st, 22nd,
21st?
so
All right.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Nice. Well, that's gonna do it for now. I was Eric. This is Zach, and join us not next week, but the week after because we got a tournament we got to cover before that. But we'll get another NACL Costream going. Peace out.